You ready, Jas?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Welcome to the episode of Tequila Talk. I'm your host, WalkLikeWalt, aka Tequila Walt, aka again.
You're being nervous.
Again.
Don't be nervous.
I'm not nervous. You rushed me.
I didn't rush you.
Welcome to the episode of Tequila Talk. I'm your host, WalkLikeWalt, aka Tequila Walt, aka do I search my old tweets I have grown, aka Child of the Pavement, aka the 5-time crock pot champ, aka if you see me in gold gym lifting weights, approach me as you would a bear, aka my pronouns are that nigga. All right, so how are you doing today, Jas?
I'm doing much better this week.
You are?
Yeah, last week was rough. This week I feel a lot better about my situation in life.
I hope so, because you have me move from one studio to another studio.
Let me just take this opportunity publicly to thank my co-host for moving us from one location to another.
We moved like 3 places.
And then I decided like 2 hours before call time, I think I want another location altogether. And he made it happen. So thank you.
And I was in the afties going crazy last night.
You were where?
The after hours.
You texted me. You said you saw
I ain't gonna say what they were, but the twins, okay. Yeah, they were in there.
They were there.
Looking out of place. I'm like, who DC nigga brought them niggas to the track?
I didn't know that they were still in town.
Somebody had them.
They were here on Wednesday at Saks.
They just stayed.
I'm sure.
They was in the after hours where it was cocaine and weed everywhere.
That's right up their alley, so.
And hookah smoke. It
right up their alley, yeah.
It was bad. I was like, why am I here? Then I realized I had to wake up in 4 hours, so I said, I guess I gotta go home.
I had a very long night as well. I didn't get to bed until 6.
Oh, well then we were good.
Yeah.
We did the same thing. Okay, cool.
Went to bed at 6, woke up at 9:30, so it's fumes at this point.
You had me carrying fucking couches. My mom's an asshole, one. My mom watched me carry a couch by myself.
Wes wasn't there to help you?
Wes is in Virginia.
Oh.
I go in the house, the couch is light. So I flipped it up. And just like carried it from the top. I like the rock.
Vertical.
Yeah. She
Exactly.
carried the other end. Teamwork, make the dream work.
She could have lifted us a side. All right, never mind. I'm out of it. Let me stay out of it.
Yeah, stay out of it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay
Also,
out
I
of
realized my dad's still a nasty nigga.
Oh, what did you find in your basement this time?
I found a black bag. I already knew what was in it.
A black bag?
Yeah, he's old school. He buys videos still.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he still buys DVDs.
So you found a black plastic bag.
I learned as a kid, don't go in that black plastic bag. It's just nasty.
It got pervert stuff in there.
It's like, I was like, damn, this is just your Google. Like, if that's a search history, it's crazy. It's not even normal shit. It's not like Booty Talk 45.
I was gonna say, are you gonna tell us your father's genre? Wow.
I was like, whoa, this is what we doing? All right, pops. It was some other shit. I was just like, yeah, this nigga's nasty.
I don't know what I would do if I found out my dad was into.
I looked at my mom different. Oh, maybe that's why he got the porn. He was like, yeah, she ain't doing it. I don't know. When I saw that bag, I was like, I learned my lesson at 18. Don't look in this bag. Didn't look at it.
So anal player 45.
I just it's the same size. It was like a plastic bag you get from like a liquor store.
Yeah, like a black bag. Yeah.
It's just like I saw it was like this thick. I was like, that's DVDs. I'm not looking at that. Pop's 60-something years old. He's still getting it popping.
That's
the life.
I guess you still want to masturbate at any age, right?
I'm not 60, so I don't know.
And you act like your dad is 80. 60 is not old. For our age, having 60-year-old parents is not old.
Good point. He had me at 27. Also, he's the reason. Actually, my dad's a fucking hypocrite. Because he told me not to get married before 30, and now he's like, so, when you going? I was like, nah, nigga, I'm outside.
He told you not to get married before 30.
Yeah, he always told me
that.
How
far past 30 are you?
5.
So.
Nah, the streets is lovely. What happened now, he would take me up, he would pick me up from school. I found out why I cried to Tupac.
To the Tupac
Because he always played that damn song when he picked me up from school.
So it was giving you after school vibes?
I have no idea. I don't know. It's memory lane. I went down memory lane.
It was
he always played
traumatic.
I Ain't Mad At You.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, cool. And then, but yeah, he was like, yeah, look here, man. I'll tell you right now, don't get married before you're 30.
Wow.
If you do, I ain't coming to the wedding.
Wow.
Like, okay. Respect it.
I feel like that's good advice. Audience, getting married before 30. What do you think?
Don't do it. Cameron Lane, very ghetto.
There we go. I wouldn't do it. I didn't do it.
Well.
Also, he was also someone that taught me. Did you see that meme I posted about why I have one bitch when you could have 5?
Yeah, I don't recall seeing that, but go ahead.
Yeah, he kind of told that to me too. Like, yeah, I want a girlfriend. Like, why you need one?
But he was, I
was like, I mean, like, what do you mean? Like, you young.
You got a 4 or 5.
Like, you young. Hey, look, my dad taught me this. I don't know why he's telling an 8-year-old this. But I was like, hey, you know.
8?
Right. I was 8. He was like, I like her. I want her to be my girlfriend. You need one.
So when did your dad give you the sex talk?
Never.
Never.
I learned.
So boys don't get the sex talk.
He was just like, oh no. He didn't give me a sex talk. My best friend's dad gave me a sex talk because we skipped school. We were playing Madden. And he walked in on us. We were like 14, 15. He's like, hey. No, shit's going to sound bad. He walked in the room. Was like, hey, y'all fucking? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, y'all getting pussy yet? I'm like, nah. Like, all right, well, I'm going to tell you like my dad told me, man. Put a condom on, man.
Right.
That was it. That was the sex talk. That was it.
So nothing about like how to, anything besides just wear a condom.
The how-to came from pornos, which we learned that wasn't smart. But, hey, figured it out. We figured it out. I'm dead serious.
So you learned how to have. You've told me this before, though.
Yeah, just watch a porn. I never had real shit. I never had sex talk, and then my mom found out I had sex because
I remember you were sending the dick video to her coworker's daughter.
Well, that was before I had sex.
Oh.
And then she found out I had sex because I don't know why. I guess she just smelt it.
Felt it, yeah.
It's like, you fucking. I was like.
You can smell pussy, so that's for sure.
I was in the house and she was just like, I was walking around just cleaning up and she was like, you different. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, you having sex? I'm like, wait, no, mom, ew. I was like, no, I was fucking up. I already fucked like 4 or 5 times by then. So I just didn't know. I didn't want to tell her that. I just said, fuck it. I just roll with it.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well,
let's get into it though.
Yeah. Okay.
I
have bottom shelf.
Bottom shelf, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off with my bottom shelf. So my bottom shelf goes to, her name is Shay Johnson, real name Chyna.
Oh, I know this one. This is hilarious.
It's not really funny. So Tyree Sampson was a young man. I think he's 14 or 15 years old. Last week died in Texas on like a carnival ride. Yeah. Like we watched him. Well, I didn't watch the video because I don't like to watch violence, but
I watched it.
Apparently there's a video of him falling to his death on this ride, right?
Yep.
So this woman went on TV and...
Stop. Don't look at me, Blac. Because you know I'm going to laugh. Don't look at me, Blac. I'm not supposed to be laughing right now.
It's not funny.
I'm not, because Blac is going to make me laugh.
He's looking at me.
No, because you said...
Blac's not laughing.
No, because as soon as I said, I watched it, Blac looked at me like, and he had a smile on his face like, yo, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Blac's not laughing. He has a respect for the dead.
All right, go ahead.
She got on TV and set up a GoFundMe acting like she was his cousin, but she's not related to the family at all and has taken the GoFundMe money and like dipped.
Didn't she wasn't she on the
yeah, she was on the news everything.
Crying and shit, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Like crying, like this is my cousin.
I was gonna say Nicole knows my girl in Atlanta. She knows about the girl.
Yeah. Oh, she's a liar.
Oh, so she's just been
She's a
scamming.
scammer. She's a scammer.
Oh shit.
Do you think that's mental illness or are you just greedy?
Mental illness.
Just a scammer, right?
I'm saying mental illness. I if you saw the energy that she cried, like that was like, oh, that was like her best friend.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. Like Anna Delvey, yeah. So that's my bottom shelf. You have a bottom shelf?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, you want to share?
It was I gotta find her name. Let me find her name.
Okay.
I just had it because I just had it right here. It was that woman in DC that was like anti-abortion, and they found like 7 fetuses in her house.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild.
So they did a raid. The FBI or Homeland Security, I can't remember, did a raid on these anti-abortion activists because apparently they ran up in the abortion clinic in DC and literally like chained themselves to the desk, the copier, and blocked the entrance. Yeah. And so it's illegal to physically block somebody from receiving medical care. So the FBI came knocking on the door. Apparently this bitch had like 5 to 7 fetuses in her freezer.
Yep.
So like this was
DC.
here. This was in the city.
Just this week.
So I don't know if she was in the clinic and like went through their medical waste and took the fucking discarded abortion. I don't know what to think.
It was 5 fetuses.
5 fetuses. Yeah. Okay. You should not have any fetuses in your freezer.
Handy.
These white people are absolutely insane. Why would you take a fetus?
Food.
Okay. You're dumb.
I try to keep it straight face.
You're dumb. Okay.
I know. Fuck it.
So that's your bottom.
That's my bottom. That shit was wild.
I don't think I have a top.
The top is my man. They just can't let Fubu die.
Can't let what?
Fubu die.
What
John
happened?
Alexander Martin. Jay Alexander Martin. He launched a new streaming platform.
Okay.
And it's called For Us By Us Network.
Fubu.
So
Fubun.
No, For Us By Us. That was Fubu.
Yeah, Fubu.
So Fubu Network.
That's
shout out for
original.
starting the platform though.
Yeah.
That's just lit.
No, shout out for starting the platform.
That's just a
Absolutely.
different name.
Absolutely. I was gonna say, isn't it a trademark named?
I mean, no, he's a co-founder, so I guess.
Oh, of regular Fubu.
Yeah.
Oh, then I think that's fine. Yeah. Why shouldn't he take his brand that was successful and pivot it somewhere else? No?
You got to upgrade it.
Huh?
That's just like Revolt being Bad Boy TV. I'm just saying. You got to upgrade it. Change a different name.
Okay.
But it's Top Shelf because you got to stream it that way.
No, absolutely.
Yeah, so
I don't
shout
have a
out
top
to
shelf. It's been a week, so I ain't got nothing for
You
you.
ain't got no Top Shelves.
I have nothing.
I got another Top Shelf, but I don't want to say it.
Say it. You want me to say it? You want to send it to
Shout
me?
out to Chris Rock's jaw.
Oh, your top shelf is to who then?
Chris Rock's jaw.
For being sturdy?
Yeah. No, everybody has to. It's real. That's a talent to have a sturdy jaw. My man, Ant left. It was a boxer that's one of the best boxers in the world, but he has a glass jaw. He keep getting knocked out, but he's nice as shit.
But he can't get touched.
If you touch him the right way, he's going down. But he's still Amir Khan. Yeah, he always get knocked out.
I mean, I will
He's
say
nice
this.
as fuck. So yeah,
He ate the punch or smack or whatever it was. So
I don't want to give it my opinion because everybody's doing that on that one.
yeah, I think it's tired. I think it's tired at this point.
I don't like bullies.
You feel like Will Smith bullied him?
Yeah.
How?
Well, he has 100 pounds on him, and Chris Rock was
And 6 inches?
and Chris Rock was going to fight back.
So you feel like he smacked him because he knew he could smack him?
Chris Rock has a smackable face.
Oh, what's that mean?
Like somebody you look at, like it's certain people that you look at, like, it's something about your face.
That I just want to smack?
Yeah, like I can see if somebody say, "Hey, I'm gonna smack him today." Like, no, I can see why, but you shouldn't.
So is this like an annoying person?
No, you don't have to be annoying. Just like look at his face, like, something about your face.
I just want to.
I mean, you're
smack
cool,
it.
but like,
I just want to smack you.
yeah, like you have a punchable face. Some people have punchable faces.
Has anyone else heard of a punchable face? You have heard of a smack face?
Yeah, some people have punchable face. Like, you know what? You're cool as fuck, but for some reason, if somebody said, if you came up to me next day, like, hey, somebody punched me, like, I can get it.
So Chris Rock has a punchable face.
Yeah.
A smack face.
Yeah. No disrespect to him.
Yeah, no.
I think he's great.
So do you think that if it was
Anybody else?
a white comic, he would have smacked him?
I think he has
A white male comic.
He has history with Chris Rock. He knew, hey, this the guy you can push him because he's on TV. He needs to check. He ain't gonna fight back.
Yeah.
Cat Williams was scrapped.
Oh, but Cat Williams
Mike
also
Epps
would
was
not.
scrapped.
Mike Epps would have put him to sleep. But
Those people don't give a fuck about that check.
yeah, I mean, yeah. But those people are also not on stage at the Oscars because they don't give a fuck about
Boom.
that shit. So, I mean, I can see what you said. He smacked somebody in a situation that he knew was not going to get up. Like he knew they weren't about to fight. So that's you're right. That's a bully.
It's performative.
It's a bully.
It's a performative act you do in front of the girl to make it seem like, I've done it before in grade school. It's a performative act you do in front of a girl to make it seem like, yeah, I'm tough.
Yeah.
So you find the guy like, oh, he did it. Got him. Then next week, if Blac did it, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to talk to him.
Yeah, so you would talk to Blac. You wouldn't go up and
If I really wanted to
smack
scrap,
him.
I'm like, yo, meet me backstage real quick. If I really want to get popping.
Oh.
Now you have an opportunity to fight back. No cameras there.
Oh.
That's what I say, the bully.
That's what I thought. I was like, why didn't you just address him in the side? Like,
I'll punch you backstage. You know what? See it.
right.
Give me 5 minutes. We good.
I think honestly, Will was smacking all of us for making him the butt of the joke for the last however many years.
Like I said, I'm gonna stay away from that.
Okay.
Because I have so many jokes. I have so many jokes lined up. It's so easy. It's so
Okay.
easy.
You want to give us one?
No, I would call someone. Never.
You were about to say cock meat sandwich?
No, I was gonna say call you. I'm just a little.
Next topic.
Exactly. That's how I'm gonna shut the fuck up because
Next
I
topic.
don't want to do it.
Next topic.
That's it.
Next
We're
topic.
good.
Okay.
We have some guests in the building, so we might as well
We
bring them on and
do.
get the thing, just get it going.
And then talk through our rest of our topics with our guests?
Talk to everything.
Okay. All
I
right.
had them all. What do we have topics? We had you.
I sent you some topics,
Oh, you
but you
did?
want to discuss, you want them to...
I mean, the only one I look at right now that I'm like is hilarious because you're getting spanked on the internet right now is a baby father one
Oh, yeah, I'm getting spanked right now on the internet.
for a video that was like
Shout out to,
a year and a half ago. But
Right. We taped this show a year ago, but shout out to Gemini Scorpio podcast. Shout out to Jay Hill. Shout out to Sade. I said, and honestly, y'all, this was literally a year ago, so I, of course, cannot remember exactly the full conversation, but I think I said something to the effect of, I would die on the side of the road before I call my baby daddy for a favor. Now, that was the soundbite. I think the bigger conversation, and again, y'all, this is a year-old clip. So thank you very much for tuning in and running their numbers up. But I think the conversation was more around like when you have to do everything by yourself and you have to feel like you have to almost beg for help, then yes, I would rather. Now, literally, am I going to starve on the side of the road? No. My parents are still in my life. I have wonderful friends. I have wonderful family. So I will never be without. My daughter will never be without. But if you're going to make it seem like you are doing me a favor for coming to get your child off the side of the road, that's really the crux of it. But,
I mean, more
the
so,
internet loves sound bites.
I got it, because
you were there, so you heard the entire conversation.
I really wanted the clip where you took the side of the.
Oh, when I got the shank. Yeah.
When you got the shank.
Because we fight together.
And I told you to stab her.
Yeah, we fight together. Yeah, it's no big deal.
The side of the table was messed up. It was a glass table, and the side was messed up, so you could take the side of the table
Like a
off,
piece, yeah.
and it looked like it's sharp. And she was like, "Yo, grab the side of the table." She grabbed like, "Yo, poke him up." I was like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna commit murder
I
right
will
now."
say this, my co-host always has my back. Like if
But no,
I'm
I
getting,
get it. And actually,
yeah.
I do get it though. I'm not trying to just agree with you because you're sitting right here, but
Yeah.
I do get it because there's some people I would never ask for help from. I
Yeah,
don't want to hit the end of it.
exactly. And it's like
Niggas
you're
"Yeah,
gonna
remember
hold,
that time in 2006? Like, bitch, goddamn.
nigga, you gonna hold this little $500 over my head for the next 18 years? Keep it. $500, bitch. I'm okay. Okay, so let me.
I'm not.
Let me preface that. I'm not minimizing
Ant don't care.
$500. $500 is a lot of money. It's not chump change.
not
It's
care.
not small. But
But
at the
down
same
FanDuel,
time,
yeah, popping.
if I have our daughter every fucking day and you see her when you feel like it, there's been years you ain't seen her for a full year. Now I'm getting upset. So yeah, you can't talk to me about $500. Sorry. And I stand on that. I stand on that. I stand on that. I stand on that. So.
But no,
So,
you
yeah.
said you want to get into the because I mean,
Oh yeah. So that segues me to our other baby daddy topic. So Blac Chyna, I don't know
Land
why.
Over Legend.
Landover legend. Shout out to hometown hero. Yeah, Blac Chyna's from here.
She went to my high school too.
Yeah.
She went to my high school too.
Hometown hero. For whatever reason, Blac Chyna decided to tell us this week that she had to give back 3 of her cars.
Yeah.
So she either had to sell 3 or she had to, I guess, turn the lease in on 3.
Uh-huh.
And so she's telling us about this, and she says, had to give up 3 of my cars, no support, child support, nothing. Something like that, right?
Yeah.
And so my good girlfriend, Rob Kardashian, got in the comments.
Girlfriend. Don't disrespect Big Rob.
I love Rob. I would
Yeah,
date
don't
Rob,
disrespect Big
honestly.
Rob.
He's my favorite. Got in the comments and said, I pay $37,000 a year for private school. I pay all of her medical expenses. I pay for all her extracurriculars. And she's with me Tuesday through Saturday. Then Tyga clocked in right behind him and said,
About 40K.
oh, really? Because I pay $40K. Probably did. And I have him, Monday through Saturday.
Like a true Landover legend. You see the babies 2 days a week. We good.
So Chyna only has her kids on Sundays. One day.
So
She has to what? They like
They call it Sunday school.
Sunday, yeah. She take them to church.
imagine going to Sunday school with Blac Chyna and her mom.
With Tokyo Tony.
Hey yo. No. No. Stop. No, yeah, I would not. Yeah, that would be crazy though. You walk into church like, hey, I know you.
Tokyo Tony, right?
Oh, Tokyo Tony's lit.
She's wild woman. I'm afraid of Tokyo, so I ain't gonna say shit about her. Like, she will find where we are and come beat me up, so I don't want.
I'll watch.
Is she here or is she
No,
in
she's
LA?
from here. I don't know if she's staying. I think she's in LA.
I think she's in LA,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
nah.
really? In LA? Or 395. So here, back home.
Yeah, she's a Blac Chyna, Landover legend.
So in that case, yeah, I feel like
Sensations
if-
all star. Her, I forgot the other girl. Lola. Sensationals
yeah.
all star.
Whatever happened to Lola?
I don't know, but she's a
She
legend.
disappeared like pandemic.
They in the,
Oh, she went to Cali too.
she was with King Los. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, Lola.
Lola Monroe.
Yeah, she's a sensational Hall of Famer too. The strip club was lit for 18-year-olds to get it when we was kids.
So I think if you only have your kid one day a week, I don't think you get child support. I don't think that's right.
It's crazy how how bad of a mother you could be. You gotta be to get child support, bro.
That's strike one for you.
What do you say?
He said you can get $11. That was strike. That's strike one. That's strike one.
I mean, when it's good, it's good.
No, it was good. It was
good.
It was a good fucking joke, but I'm still going to take as strike one.
Not bad of a mother you have to be to like
not have your kids.
Yeah, not get child support.
You have to be a pretty.
Like you already won.
Because how do you have these kids and you don't have custody of your? And not to make it a custody issue, but how do you only have one day with your kids?
Fuck them kids.
All right.
This is you. No, this is what you started. This is what you started.
Answer. Don't put that on me.
In this country.
What does Blac Chyna do for a living?
Instagram. She actually did have Anchor attest this. She did when she had that hustle with she would get the new artists and say they dating and they'll pay her a package fee and shit like that. The labels would pay her.
Yeah. She did with Future too.
Nah. Future made it lit to date her. And then she did with like one of the YBN dudes.
No. He paid her. He paid her.
Yeah. He paid her. No, Future paid her too?
Future paid her.
I don't believe that one.
Yeah. Remember when they thought she had his name tattooed on his hand? Her hand? That wasn't a real tattoo. That was all part of the promo.
Yeah, but I don't think he paid her. I think when Future did it with her or whatever made her look lit.
Yeah.
Because it's Future. Yeah, we're paying them? Really? Well, hold on. If you're not going to disrespect my trap lord and savior like this.
I'm not commenting on this.
It ain't tricky if you got it.
I'll tell the story once again. I went to a festival. It was pouring down, raining. I was waiting out way in the front. I was like, Future's about to get on, guys. Future's about to get on. I was holding I had to go to the bathroom. Like, I'm not leaving until Future hits the stage. And as soon as Future hit the stage, the sun came out. The sky opened, everything. I was like, oh shit, the sun's out. Then Future walked on stage. I'm like, my trap lord savior's here, bro. He cleared the sun out. All right, let's get the party going. It was like Governor's Ball 2014. I remember everything.
Yeah, 2014?
Yeah. It was 2014 and 15. I think Drake headlined that night. I went 2017. Yeah, I was at 2017 too. Yeah, I was there, but you were gone by the time I pulled up. But we performed. I know, but you were gone. That's what I'm saying. All right. Anyway.
All right. I think that was. What else did we have? Let me hold on. Blac Chyna, baby daddies. Oh, another baby daddy twist. Jas Herbo.
G Herbo.
Oh.
30-second timeout.
You're showing your age right now.
30-second timeout, dog.
Jas Herbo.
I would accept it, Gerbo. Or Gerbo. I would accept it, Gerbo.
Gerbo.
No, she said Jas Herbo.
No, she had like an extra
Like Ja Rule.
accent.
G Herbo.
G Herbo.
G space Herbo. But it's not written like that. It's written as Jas Herbo.
His name is G Herbo.
Is there a space? Oh.
Hey, remember that sound like when we was in the studio with Gold Link and I was trying to say Sweetie's name?
Sawiti?
Yeah, I was like, Shush Sweetie. Because
it is spelled
Like, what are you
Sawiti.
talking about? Well, you know the girl Shush Sweetie.
It's Sweetie.
Remember, it was like years ago. I was in the studio like, yeah, you know that girl Shush Sweetie?
Sweetie.
I like, yeah, I'm the old nigga in the studio now.
Well, okay. G Herbo.
Yes.
And hold on, I'm gonna get this mixed up. Baby mama is
It's Fabulous.
Ari Fletcher.
Yeah, it's a Fabulous daughter, right?
Okay, that's who he's dating. Chyna is Fabulous, his stepdaughter,
Yeah, okay.
who he has one child by, had the abortion by, and now she's pregnant again.
Okay.
Because remember the text linked,
Hey, look.
the text linked when she was pregnant and she texted him. She was going off on him because he wasn't answering the phone, and she's like, "I'm pregnant again, and I'm keeping this one." That's the baby that's in her belly right now.
All right, let's keep it going.
We're talking about Chyna, G
Talking about
Herbo,
Fabulous stepdaughter.
and Ari. So Ari is upset because apparently the little big-headed boy, what's his name, Yoshin?
Hey, that kid crazy, bro. He said he want to shoot her.
I think it was like
Yo, it's Yo Sean.
What?
Yo Sean. Yeah, Yo Sean.
Yo son.
Yeah.
Yo son.
I'm gonna trust Blac.
Whatever the case is, the little boy came home and said that like apparently his knee was busted, and he said that Chyna either pushed him
She said
or
he
like
threw
threw something
a
at
pillow.
him,
Like, I
and
want
it
to
made
shoot her,
him
mommy.
fall.
I was like, wait, if I was a 3-year-old want to shoot people.
So if your 3-year-old is saying like I want to shoot somebody, that's not normal.
I never heard kids.
That's
say they
not a
wanna shoot
normal
somebody.
emotional response from a 3-year-old. Like
I want to shoot her.
ever. Yeah. So she's going off. Chyna posted a video in reply, pictures of her and the baby,
Yeah.
but she told on herself because the baby was a baby in these videos, meaning that G Herbo was with Chyna and had the baby around Chyna when he was still supposed to be with Ari.
That niggas lie every day, B. It's all good.
All right, well, we're done with here.
Fuck it.
All right, break.
You, tell, come on now.
What?
Yeah, you gonna tell your main baby mom like, yeah, nah, I never bring the kid around. Like, nah, fuck that.
But then she dropped the receipts. Like, sis, hey. But I guess she doesn't care at this point. Like,
Who cares? Nigga, I already have. Hey, what's gonna happen now?
Mm-hmm.
The cake has already been baked. I already have 2 kids with this girl.
I don't disagree.
So fuck it. Yeah, I brought the baby around back in 2015.
Yeah. All right, fine.
Let's get it. All right,
All right.
we about to take a quick break and come back with our guests.
Thank you. All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for coming back. We have 2 guests in the building. I am so excited. We have Lindsey Granger here
Hey.
from Daily Blast Live.
Yeah.
From Lindsey Granger Production.
Uh,
Talk your talk, baby. Talk that talk. But also, yeah, I do a talk show as well during the day.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was.
please give me one of those because I need one of those. And also, I want to say, Tiffany, I tend to drag her in situations, and so she's here because I dragged her here. But she has much to say and much to be discussed. So, Tiffany Reid, let me do the introduction.
Please.
But also how you introduce on Coop's
My
podcast.
bad. I didn't sit in my lane. You know, when you do this for a living, it's hard to sit back, but I'm going to try.
You're used to
I'ma
doing
sit back.
it. We also have Tiffany Reid here, celebrity stylist, fashion
hello,
editor.
Clap it up, clap it up. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say Tiffany Reid Productions.
You don't have a production to throw behind
If you
you,
want to
but
produce, let me know.
you represent you.
But I've seen you
Amen.
styled a lot of people, like a lot of celebrities.
I mean,
I have.
have you seen all her covers on
yeah,
Bustle?
come on, I do research.
Yeah.
We're not talking about career in this podcast, right? Because y'all talking wild shit the first
Yep.
half, and then
That's why we went through the first half. And then
You
that
weren't
was
here.
it.
What, you ain't hear that.
okay,
You don't know what happened.
okay, true.
Yeah, we just came. We were in the green room.
Yeah. No affiliation with what happened before you were. Yeah.
Trying to round it out.
There you go.
Tiffany styles me like
I
before I even
know.
was doing anything. She would be like, "Get this bathing suit," and I couldn't afford it at the time.
Yeah.
But like, I still could wear the bathing suit 10 years later.
Yeah.
But how many times have you not listened
I didn't
to
listen.
me?
I get the Fashion Nova joint and throw it out. But like the Norma Kamali joint, I
Yeah.
still have from like.
I was gonna say that's a classic. A Norma
It's a
Kamali
classic.
swimsuit is like
So
you
she
can have
told
it
me
for
to
your whole
before,
life.
like Lala and them was rocking it.
Oh,
She told me like
yeah.
7 years before.
Yeah.
It's like crazy. It's out of hand how much she'd be like knowing.
Tiffany, tell us a little bit about who you styled recently.
No, guys.
Besides Lindsey.
I did style a very famous woman who was recently on The View last week. And her
Very
name is
famous.
Lindsey Granger.
Yeah.
And she had a toe-to-toe fight with Whoopi Goldberg. I think we all know who Whoopi is. And I put her in a Carolina Herrera pink, bubblegum pink
No,
suit.
Oscar De La Renta.
Oh,
right?
Oscar.
I
It
don't
was
know.
gorgeous.
I don't
See,
even know what
she's
these
correct.
things are.
It was
She's-
gorgeous.
Yeah, I knew that because
Yeah.
I looked at the price tag and I was like, whew.
So I put her in Oscar De La Renta. Sorry, the pink is very Carolina. That's why I said that. A pink Oscar De La Renta skirt suit
Yeah.
situation on
Yeah.
day one.
Yeah.
And then the second day I put her in a red. According to Coop, it was head to toe.
Yeah, I was too
covered
covered.
like
Covered
So
from,
if I
you
get the
covered from neck to
opportunity
toe.
again, I'm gonna try
From
to
neck
from
to
neck
toe.
to toe,
But Skip was dissatisfied. She said a turtleneck to a skirt. Like I always like more clothes.
You
but
do.
I noticed that
You
people
do.
don't like
Yeah.
more clothes. Like, yo,
Yeah.
can I get a shoulder at least?
I
little
usually-
cutout
I
down the
usually
side?
like to show skin, but Lindsay was trying to keep it modest, which I understand.
I keep it traditional though, because I've been doing this for years, keeping wearing a turtleneck for no reason in the summertime.
Maybe it's time to switch it up.
I like to consistency.
Keep it classic. Okay. So I've known these girls since college. This is where we all met. So that was what, 15?
Don't tell people how
Yeah,
old
that was
we
you
are.
about to say
We
ages.
don't give that.
It
date.
was a many moons ago.
Yes.
So talk to us a little bit about. We all went to school together. You guys were in. I can't remember communications majors.
I wasn't.
We
She
were.
was, yeah.
Oh, you
Well,
and
me,
Bethy were.
Beth, a couple of our other friends.
Right. Tiff,
Yeah.
what were you?
A
was
double
psychology.
major, advertising and psychology.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I used to hate it because she used to come in my room like, I feel like you're thinking this because of this. I was like, yo, don't psychoanalyze me.
oh, so
not-
you had one
Yeah, don't do-
semester
yeah,
and you
don't-
thought you were
yeah,
ready to
that's-
diagnose.
breaking it down. I'm like, bro.
But I will say, if I ever switch career paths, there's
Yeah.
2 things I would do.
You would go into psychology?
I would be I would
Oh.
study it really heavy, or I would be a chef.
A
Ah.
chef.
I did not know
Wow,
this.
chef.
Yeah, those are 2 things that I would do.
I didn't know
Because
this.
one
to me-
feels like I would still be able to be creative, right? And have
Being a chef.
being a chef,
Yeah.
having the outlet. But the other thing just feels like it's something I'm very into and just don't have the time to like study.
I don't
and
recall
practice.
you cooking in the time that I've known
But
you.
she does be cooking sometimes.
I definitely
does
cook.
she?
I definitely cook.
Okay.
But also college cooking does not count. Okay.
But she was the first one putting mad things in ramen.
Wait, are you the one with the brown Alfredo?
No, that was
No,
me.
that's Lindsay.
But I also never claimed to be a chef. So
Oh,
don't
of
get-
course.
But can we
Yeah.
bring back the brown Alfredo?
Yeah, let's run that back real quick. So how did your
So,
Alfredo turn brown?
So I discovered soul food seasoning in college.
Oh, like Lowry's.
Yeah, Lowry,
Oh,
something
you-
like that.
well,
that.
come on now.
I know. I just wasn't abreast, let's say. So
You weren't in the know.
I wasn't in the know.
You weren't in
My
the
parents
know.
cooked for me. I was privileged in that way, I guess. I didn't have
Yeah.
to cook a meal or wash a cloth until I got to college.
Oh, wow.
So I did it when I got to college. I washed them all wrong, ruined a lot of clothes, but also ruined a lot of meals because soul food seasoning was so good that I put it in things like chicken Alfredo. It didn't
Yeah.
belong. It was pretty disgusting.
No. Chicken Alfredo.
See, you would have held it down. You would have had
No,
some.
no, no,
Thank you. Thank you.
No. Chicken Alfredo sauce is Alfredo is white. It was a brown sauce, and everyone thought they were eating curry.
Okay, you put too much.
Well, I really liked the flavor, so I had just like poured it in the.
You poured.
On the whole
You did
joint.
too much. It was
Even you
brown.
put, even you put a little bit of the Lowry's inside of Alfredo, it's gonna turn brown.
Not
No,
that
not
brown.
that, not that brown, not that brown.
It'll be a
brown.
sprinkle on top of it.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to heavy hand this shit.
So you thought it was just...
It was a couple
okay.
tablespoons. It
Yeah,
wasn't
it was out of
like,
line. That's what it was.
Damn.
We ended up going to McCormick and Schmidt. Shout out to McCormick and Schmidt.
We used to hit that happy hour all the time.
The
Because
happy
they
hour
had
was the
like a
best.
late night happy hour.
that we could afford.
Yeah,
it's not
it was
like
reasonable.
McCormick and Schmidt
Yeah.
is like a steak.
It was like
It's a top
after
tier
like
restaurant,
9
but after like
p.m.
I think it was from like 9 to midnight.
Yeah.
They had that late night happy hour. You could get all sorts of stuff for like $5, $6, $7. Oh my gosh, we went there for your birthday once. I remember.
We did, and you guys got me. I don't know
A
if I ever
bunch of
told you this.
I have the
a bunch of
pictures.
sex toys.
Yeah.
and then so I came home from school, and they were all in my trunk.
Oh no.
And then my dad popped my trunk, and so that was one of the most awkward experiences of my life. When
You
y'all
never
gave me all
told
these
us
things.
this.
Yeah, I was so
I'm
offended.
very proud of that moment.
I was offended that I was like, "Yo, come on, bro." Because I kept them in my trunk because like you don't bring them in your apartment, and then
Yeah.
like
Or you get like a trash bag and I put it in there.
Throw
and
'em in
then
the
bring it back-
trash?
No, and then bring it in the apartment so no one sees what you have.
I thought the
Oh,
gifts
yeah,
were really
the-
funny.
the
I
liquor
like the
bag.
funny, but
Yeah.
I actually, since we're on the topic of sex toys, do have another funny story to tell.
no, you don't.
No, I
And y'all were worried about me. I've been quiet this whole time.
Which story?
So at one point in our lives, me and Lindsay lived together. Only a year, only a couple, 2 semesters, and we
I
had
just
2
want to preface this
roommates.
with Jay-Z said, "Believe half of what you hear."
Okay, well, you can tell your side of the story.
I mean, you're right here.
No, you because you're here though. So we got a full story.
You can tell your side. Let,
got a full
let
story.
her have her moment. Go ahead.
So my aunt,
Yeah.
my uncle came down to visit me. Now this is my aunt who's very like, I would say like
More reserved.
more reserved, more
Conservative?
like into with no, not conservative.
Oh, okay.
She's like, remember the card? It was like, who's a hippie? I say my
Oh,
aunt,
yeah, you did say that, yeah.
She whatever. She's more like that. She has dreads, whatever.
Yeah.
So just very calm spirited, not similar to me in that nature. So she came to visit our dorm, and so she walked in, met everybody, whatever. It's probably just Lindsay. I don't think anybody else there. And so there was a pot boiling, and it was like a big pot of what my aunt thought was soup. So she's like, "Oh, what? Like
Soup?
something? Like
Okay.
it was like something cooking in the kitchen."
Oh, okay.
So like an auntie is
Yeah.
gonna be like, "Oh, what are you making?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and so Lindsay,
Oh no.
Oh God. This is
inside the pot was a pot of boiling water,
Okay.
and it was a round heart sex toy.
Oh, you were sanitizing.
Yeah, that's not, you have to sanitize
no.
them.
She wasn't sanitizing. Boiling the sex toy was a part of the. She can tell you exactly what sex toy.
Wait,
it
hold
is.
up. I gotta hear about this.
Wait, what?
I never,
I've never heard this story.
so you want piping hot?
No.
You can use, first of all, you can use it for massages. First of all, it was like it's technically a massager. And
Yeah,
so
massager.
It was a heart-shaped massager for back massages.
A heart-shaped
okay.
one?
So listen, let me tell you.
Okay.
No. But what did you say
when
when
it
my
gets
aunt
warm-
asked you?
don't
Oh,
remember
what's
when-
this? You told her it was a massager, like you had something, a crook in your neck or something.
But you're boiling it though.
Because it gets warm and it crystallizes. Then after it crystallizes, it gets really hard, like a ice
okay.
cube. So you have to make it back soft again. So you can actually.
like
I'm sorry, this sounds very crazy.
Like a pack that you could put in the freezer or put in the microwave. Yeah.
Exactly.
Like a hot.
Regardless, her man was in there, no clothes on, waiting for
he
that
was not.
back
No, he was not.
massage.
Now she's
He never
exaggerating.
came
See,
out
this is
the
the part of the
room.
story
He
that's a
never
lie.
came out
Because I don't
the
think
room.
he was
So a guy
in
was
town.
there.
No, I can't say.
Oh, you
say
can't
that.
say.
Yeah,
Oh, now you can't
I can't
remember.
recall. Let
Right.
me be honest.
Okay, okay.
That's so
That's fair.
specific. Like, who remembers that?
He did not come out the room.
To
She-
see your aunt?
He was
Like I
waiting for
said,
that massage.
Y'all been worried about me. She's putting this shit out there already.
I was gonna say, and this is like
I've been tamed.
early.
I said, you know what? I don't get my
Just
friends in trouble.
Let the gear start grinding a little bit. I got you. Don't worry. But
I
we're
was
gonna let
gonna
that
say,
rock.
we're
I'll
gonna-
say it
yo.
was massager and
Yeah.
leave that.
A
put a pin in
personal
that.
massager. A personal massager.
Exactly.
Yeah, we
Because
can-
people's backs be hurting. You
Yeah.
know, we worked
Your
hard.
back,
My
your
back
neck,
hurts
your
all the time.
shoulder.
For real. So
I never seen. Oh, it's all good. No,
I
it's
can
all
send the link to you if you need it to do it in your own time, free time.
good. I already told my massage story like 3 times.
When he was butt naked in the room waiting for the masseuse to come in.
I didn't know. All right. Once again, I never had a massage. No, all I saw was the movies, and people were naked in the movies.
Well, you can be naked for a massage, right? It's not offensive.
Yeah, but he was like, yo.
They ask you.
So it was a male.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I
I'm
assume
thinking
that
he
everybody
saw
gets
dicks
naked.
every
I always
day.
keep my underwear on.
Were you face up to begin with? Usually you're
No,
face down.
I did. It was supposed to be face down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're face down to begin
But
with.
I didn't know, so I'm texting her and I'm texting my girl. I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck am I supposed to do?" And he knocking on the door, and I'm just,
You just
swanging.
don't know if
And
you
I'm
should-
just like,
Wait, you didn't get under the blanket? They like tell you to do that.
I know.
He had never been. So he's
probably
like
didn't want to
texting
give you a
me
massage after that.
furiously, like, "Yo, answer your phone. I have to talk to you right now. I
Calling
need to
everybody,
talk
yo,
to you
like,
right
he's
now."
knocking on the door, and I'm like, "Do I stay naked or?"
Yo. What?
I had no idea.
It was his first massage. It was
I've
his
never
birthday.
had, like, a real massage.
So he was getting a professional massage at a spa.
And it hurt. It was painful.
Did you get like an athlete's massage?
I got like
deep
a deep tissue.
yeah,
It's
And,
tough.
and I didn't know. People told me like, oh, afterwards, like, oh, you can tell the person like, yeah, you calm
Yeah,
down.
bring it
I
down.
didn't. I was like, oh, this is bad. And then he had fucking.
Yeah, but then after, did it like all click and feel relaxed, or did it never happen for you?
Oh no! I did put the underwear on. One.
No, she's saying like
Two, I'm not Deshaun Watson. I turned around and I.
no, she's saying like afterwards did it click like
No,
your body
I
feel
didn't
better?
feel
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Okay.
Okay.
I turned around. I was like, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm something because he massaged my thighs. I went to sleep. That's all I know.
Different strokes literally for different folks.
Yeah,
I was
I
having-
laid on my back. He massaged my thighs. Like, oh, that's good. I'm going.
I was having sex with a guy once, and I started massaging his hand. He fell asleep right there.
His hand?
His hand. I started massaging his hand, and he fell asleep right there.
He
Or
might have
he
just
was
been
bored with
like
the
really
pussy.
sleepy.
I'm sorry. What?
Huh?
That's that's one for you.
What'd
and
you
one
say?
For you.
He probably was bored with the pussy.
First of all, let me say, Jas, I don't think that's possible. And no, that's not me. Like,
Being homo.
I never been with Jas, but I'm assuming.
7 minutes short. Okay.
You are really. That's two.
You say
That's
you
two.
stay on the show all
That's
the time.
2 in 2
It's not like-
minutes. That's 2 in 2 minutes. You would be extraordinarily proud of me if I were to tell you recent. Like you would be very proud of me.
If
actually.
you were to tell him what?
a recent account.
It didn't matter.
Oh, okay.
It didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Okay.
One of the things I like about the podcast is that y'all just be open.
We just
having to-
say it. We
so
just say it.
what's the experience?
You know.
She did tell me one time we went on the podcast
Okay, no
that she did
problem.
like, hey, Walt, I was going for like 20. I'm like, oh my nigga, it's about time.
I went for an hour 20.
Oh, welcome to the big leagues.
Thank you. I did really, really well. I was so proud of myself. Like,
Were you drunk?
no,
Oh,
I was
sober.
a little high.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I say sober, that's crazy.
Yeah, sober. That's wild. That's just like sweating and long and just that's too much time.
I gotta be drunk.
Yes,
What you got a
sir.
question about?
If you're a pillow princess, you didn't go for hour 20.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
okay. Time
Cameron-
out, time out.
he said-
I-
Why you was a pillow person? You just
She's
Pillow
a,
princess.
she crowns herself as a pillow princess.
Is
Okay.
a pillow
How can you
princess
assume?
a starfish? Is that the same
Whoa,
thing?
what's the star? Same thing. It's just lay there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
same thing. Ha ha.
nobody does this. Yeah, I know. That's the first time I'm hearing this.
So that's just like you lay there and just pleasure me.
Yeah, that's the pillow princess. Dolphins.
dolphins?
What's a dolphin? I'm about to say dolphins be like wildin'.
So you have starfish
on
on
the
one
spectrum.
end
It's
and
like,
dolphin on the
Oh,
other.
some
okay,
starfish.
okay.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say a dolphin will fuck anything.
So I did check in with him. I did
Oh,
say.
okay, guys.
I did say.
They're
Was
not
I?
getting over the starfish pillow.
I've never heard of it actually about the starfish.
What you
Yeah.
say?
I did ask him if I was a pillow princess.
And what did he say?
He said, "No, you're not at all."
So you were at, what did you smoke?
Some rapper weed.
You
I'm
asked
about to say,
somebody-
you had to be doing something. You had to be up and
Yeah, some rapper weed.
yeah. About to say they must have laced that.
You know, to ask that question randomly,
Not
it's like,
laced it.
They
Why
did something-
you gotta
she-
be
for her to
so
be active?
extreme?
For that long, whew, I must have been on something.
The woman that comes to this podcast every week, like, yeah, 7 minutes. I'm not gonna do nothing. You better finish.
Oh, I don't make it.
You
that
better
bad.
get. I'm gonna get mine.
You're really. That's 3. You're out.
throw them out like Jazzy Jeff.
That was light, so don't count it.
I know it wasn't like a GI Jane joke.
That was a GI. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, that was like
All right, next
2,
topic.
2,
All right, I'll leave you at 2.
2. Yeah, come on, man. Don't kick me out yet.
All right, fine. No problem. No
All right.
problem.
Now I don't know how we got to the sex.
We got to the starfish because we were talking about.
No, we went from sex toys.
Oh yeah.
Started at McCormick and Schmidt birthday gifts,
and then
we
that got
rounded it
to
out.
the boiling water, which got us to the starfish.
Right.
Yes.
All right. All right.
Well,
What was the first? Where were we going in the beginning?
I have no.
Because we were
my
talking about
avocado-
school.
I mean, Alfredo sauce that was soul food season.
Yeah, I don't.
No, because you were talking about you would want to be if you were
Oh,
to not
chef,
be in this
right.
career.
Chef.
Oh,
You
yeah,
would
I
be
was talking
chef.
about the 2 different things.
Yeah,
We were talking about
yeah.
Lindsay cooking up the.
Well,
Okay.
Lindsay, a question. Where are you from?
Long Island, New York.
Okay, and Tiffany, where are you from?
I'm from the Bronx.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she understood that you're not supposed to use that seasoning that heavy in the
I
shit.
understood that, or she did?
No, she did.
Yeah,
Bronx
for sure,
understood.
for sure.
I'm not
Long
going to
Island
get
now,
into
we don't
this
get it.
Long Island mainland conversation. Yeah.
It's not Long Island things. It's her.
That's
Yeah,
a
no,
Lindsay
I just
thing,
really
yeah.
have a problem with.
Isn't like
I
Ashanti
feel
from
like
Long
I was,
Island?
honestly,
She is.
I feel like I was born
She's from
for
Glen
a
Cove.
deluxe somebody else cook for me life. That's what I feel.
And I feel like you've had that.
And I've had that for quite some time.
So quite some
But I have
time.
learned how to cook a meal that I really love, like a couple, like 3. But that's the thing. I'm good at like a lot of things. Cooking is probably not one of them, and that has to be okay.
When did you know you wanted to get into media?
You know what? I used to interview my next door neighbor when I was like 5.
Did you watch Oprah as a child? Like, this is what I'm gonna do.
This young Oprah, she's been calling herself
I
that
know,
since
I've
the
seen- that's
time
why I
we
brought
met
Oprah.
her.
I did. I watched her like, and it wasn't just Oprah. It was like the local news reporter on News 12, whatever you guys have
Yeah.
in DC. That's like hyper local. I just was looking at them like, oh my
Channel
god,
8.
yeah, that looks like
Yeah.
that. I could do that.
Yeah.
I applied for a job at Channel 8. back in
Really?
the day. Yeah, I didn't get it, but yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it still was like that type of thing. I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, you can talk about what's going on for the day and get paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was the whole goal for me. You
I
know,
want
so
to do
it's
that,
just
but I guess I got to censor myself a lot.
yeah, you do. 'Cause you have bosses as opposed to, that's why I like podcast style
Yeah.
so much, because nobody can, like, I have to go in, send in my ideas, and then it's like probably get shut down 3 times out of 4
Really?
because I don't make the
Still
decision
build me.
And
About what
sometimes
you
it's
can
like-
talk about.
Yeah, on any
Yeah.
platform usually that I'm
Okay.
on. It's like, you know, it's a conversation, and sometimes I have to argue the point down to have the topic that I want to have.
Right.
And I get it done if I feel that passionate, but sometimes like
You
I
don't
just
feel like doing all
doing
that.
it. I took care
Yeah.
of a baby. It's 8 a.m.
Yeah.
I've been up for 3 hours
Yeah.
playing with her. Like, I'm not okay. Well, let's do the Kanye again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or let's
Because you
do-
don't have the
let's do
mental
Will Smith
energy to
again.
just
Yeah.
to
So they
fight.
keep running. They do. The media does keep running.
How long did we talk about Will Smith this week?
It's been a full week.
They're still going.
Right, I was done with it Tuesday.
Yeah. It's
I,
been a
yeah, I
full
kind of
week.
was like afternoon. I was like, okay, guys.
Yeah.
Right.
As soon as people start getting serious and then
Right.
they want to fight each other over their
Soon-
No, as
opinions,
soon
I'm
as
like,
everyone
oh,
was traumatized.
Yeah, as soon as there's a bunch of traumatization, nobody got slapped.
Amy
Yeah,
Schumer.
Besides
Amy
Chris Rock?
Schumer
Amy
said she's
Schumer over there.
traumatized.
No, well,
Yeah.
a lot of other people said they're traumatized
Really?
They were traumatized from witnessing violence.
Watching someone.
from witnessing a slap. Let's just be clear: the amount of violence that we see in the media every single day.
Well, you're from the Bronx. I'm pretty sure you saw people get slapped every day.
yes,
guys
yes.
She's.
Oh, so people get
Oh
slapped.
yeah, come on.
Okay.
I
I did.
I hung on the Bronx for 3 hours. Don't want to
I
go back.
definitely have seen a lot of people get slapped, but
Every day.
that was a long time ago. On social media every day.
Oh, there's
On social media,
You're
see people
seeing
die. Like,
disgusting.
come on now.
disgusting things all day. So
You see-
I don't want to talk about that being the most traumatic thing you've seen that week.
Yeah, no, social media, you can see somebody like you see the video. Oh boy, yeah, you can see people. Die
Somebody
on
made a
social media.
joke
You're
like-
not traumatized with this.
Right. Somebody made a joke like, so this is where you draw the line?
Exactly.
You know, like out of all the lines that could have been drawn over the last 6 months alone, this is where you're going to draw it. Like hard
Will
line for me.
Smith smacking Chris
Right.
Rock. Yeah.
It's an open hand smack. Just did it for everybody. Okay, but yeah. So you say you saw. Oh, Tiffany, let's get to you because I really have questions because I'm not fascinated.
I'm gonna be serious now.
And I will say that Walt actually, I
do
just
research.
come in and I say whatever. Walt actually researched our guest. So
Because
he has good
I
questions.
have questions because I just want to know about stylists because everybody I know a lot of people. I went to Hampton. A lot of women and men go there. I know, ha, funny. So
We got Howard University in the
Howard University in the building.
my mom went to Howard. I get it. Yeah.
Howard
So-
University in the building.
But yeah.
He's tired of it.
Yeah, I don't care no more. But a lot of people say they want to be a stylist, and they don't really know how to get into the industry. Like, what made you say, "Hey, you know what? I'm fly as fuck. Like, I can style people."
No, I wasn't fly as fuck. I wish, like, if you look at old pictures of me, I dressed terribly.
Okay, never
So
mind.
like, it's not.
I thought stylist was like you. I've been fly
Okay,
since
fine.
8th grade.
For our age and like
And
in
what the style was?
right, but to me to look at those pictures, it's like, can we bury these pictures? Like, I want them to die because they were so just
You see
styled.
couture?
That was just like,
Okay, I mean-
But that
Oh,
was
that was
fashion
it,
at
that
the
was
time.
it.
At the time.
yeah.
At the time. At the time.
At the time, I
jeans.
guess.
Parasuit. I don't think she went that
There is
far.
one. I
Parasuco?
absolutely have Parasuco.
Come on now.
In high school? No, 8th grade.
Yeah, middle school.
8th grade. Yeah,
Girl,
I
Put
just say I
Parasuco
never had a
jeans on.
Parasuco.
It
Really?
was Parasuco. It was like a
I didn't
Sergio
need shade.
Valente.
Sergio's. Come on now. I remember all those.
Or,
I looked at a lot
that's
of
what it's called.
Yeah, it was definitely a Sergio Valente.
Yeah.
So you was in fashion for the times. It was just
I was in fashion for time. I also went to Catholic school and wore uniform. So I used accessories. So I had like a Prada shoe on. Like I always was like that person who got in trouble for like mostly my laugh because I laugh loud as fuck, and then not wearing my uniform.
So it sounds like you had fashion sense back then.
I had something.
There you go. So then what made you like was like, hey, I'm good at this. I should style people and break into the industry that way.
I didn't know that I wanted to style people. I like at the time, and I'm a Tyra stan. I know she's very controversial, but I still stand for Tyra. When Tyra had America's Next Top Model, I was
Yes.
obsessed with that fucking show. Like loved
and
it
every
so
other woman?
much. Sorry.
You and every other woman.
Yes.
Y'all love
It
that
was
show.
great. And
Yeah.
so I'm not tall, like whatever. I couldn't do the modeling thing, but I was like, well, how do I get into this space? So that was the first thing that sort of like sparked it for me. And then I let it go. And then one summer I was interning for this like company that was, it was called like, I'm not going to say the brand anyway.
Yeah, sure.
She's an old ad exec, and that's why I like interned for her because I was in advertising as my double major. And so she wanted to start her own home company. So basically, she had me pull all the like magazine home editor contacts to send out what her like new like throws and pillows, what they would be. And so I remember going through it and sort of understanding the process. And I was like, oh, she's want these people to like approve of her things. And so I was like, oh no, I don't want to ask for approval. Like I want to be the one deciding
Like this gets in the magazine.
this gets in the
doesn't.
magazine.
Yeah.
It's not. This is cool. This is not. And then that's how I figured out what my job was. Other than that, I had no clue that this was a job.
Okay.
That I had no clue. I was like, oh, I like fashion. I like the industry, but I didn't think it was a realistic, attainable thing. So then I basically was like, I'm going to do the same thing I did for her, sourcing all the home editors and find all the fashion editors, and then just started emailing fashion editers. And that's what I did.
I was gonna say, drink.
Both of y'all.
Yeah, that worked out.
That's kind of it. And it worked out.
How was it working for MSNBC?
It was good. You know,
Sorry.
honestly, when I got off the job, I was like coming right out of college. Like MSNBC is like perfect for me in my 30s, right? Versus like when I was 21, like doing serious ass news like that. I was like, this wasn't what I was trying to do.
Did you
But-
go to the royal wedding?
Yeah, I did. So we got
Yeah,
we got some cool opportunities. That's what I'm saying. Like when you got there, you found out that it was
he
like a
does
dope
his
job.
research. He does his research.
Yeah, that is really specific. But
Yeah. He does his
What?
research.
once you got there, I learned it. That's when I learned the lesson, which is like,
a
okay,
decent
you want me to
journalist.
do this one thing, but if I'm in the building, once I get in the building, it's on.
Okay.
Like whatever I dreamed of in the building happening. Let's say ABC owns Hulu, and I want to get in that building.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm selling my show to Hulu while I work at ABC. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a bigger picture. So once I learned that at MSNBC, that like once I'm in the building, I could do other stuff. That's when I learned how to like move a room. So the point is like we hardly can get in the door because we don't have like a lot of my colleagues had like their aunt was in broadcasting or you know their literally uncle was Bono. You know,
Right.
like, okay, so it's a little bit different, right?
Yeah.
So that was my colleagues at MSNBC.
Yeah, sure.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like for me, it was like, oh, my mom is in travel industry and my dad is an engineer, a locomotive engineer. So like, I want to do TV. This is really random. I have nobody to call. I have an aunt, luckily, that will help me look the part and send me her clothes because she was an executive. So
Yeah.
that was as far as I got, as far as looking the part.
Yeah.
But showing up, you know, just getting in the building. So I didn't know what MSNBC, how much it could do for me. But I think now looking back and having MSNBC for 5 years on my resume has helped me be taken way more seriously than if I did entertainment right off the bat, which is what I wanted to do.
And that's how you got into
Then
Revolt?
I left. So actually at MSNBC, I was trying to, NBC Universal is owned by Comcast, which also owns E! Networks. And so I wanted to get into entertainment and I wanted to work on E! I'm like, oh, well, why can't I be a producer there? I'm a producer for MSNBC. I'm like getting all these rave reviews. They should just be able to move me over to LA. And it just wasn't happening. I kept asking and asking. And it was like, if I'm your favorite employee, but a lot of times when you're people's favorite employee, they like you exactly where you are.
Yeah.
Do this exact job. Because if you move, you're going to make it harder for me. So people aren't even trying to be a detriment. They're not trying to stifle you at all. They're just like, no,
Plays
we're
into
really,
a bigger
yeah,
picture.
This is so perfect for what we
Yeah.
got going on. Don't
Yeah.
mess up the
Yeah.
flow.
Sometimes you gotta do like Suge Knight and just hang someone over the roof like you did Vanilla Ice.
Well, I'm trying to keep relationships. So, but I ended up in my own Suge Knight. I quit. I had no job and moved to LA.
Yeah.
And lived with my cousin and was trying to learn real estate for like 3 months. But luckily, Revolt offered me a job after I had been harassing them for about 6 months in New York trying to get a job.
Did you meet Diddy?
I did at a Christmas party. I did. And you know what's funny about Diddy? Like everything that you see on social media, like we used to get there on Monday mornings and get like email video chats before like TikTok or anything was a thing. He used to send a video and it used to be like, wake up. Get to work. This is a Monday, not better than any of the. And we used to be, and we had to all watch it. Like, and it was, I was like, so Tiffany knows me. Like, Tiffany probably would have been annoyed by that, but I was like,
Motivated.
so happy to work there. I'm like, yo, this is so classic.
Inspiring.
The fact that this is my CEO
Now-
sending a message like that.
You probably watched Making the Band, so now you're like, it's real?
Right, he's dead
He really
serious.
does this shit?
He really sent a video to the whole staff, and we had to address him as Mr. C.
Wait, what?
Mr. C, for real. If you worked
That's
at Revolt,
crazy.
you had to call him Mr. C. When he was in the building
Mr.
multiple
Mr.
times.
Combs.
Mr. Combs,
Mr.
yeah.
C is a
Because
DJ
but that's
too,
the thing,
so
like,
like,
he's
that's
Diddy,
crazy.
he's Diddy the artist, just like this might be Tiff the homie, but if she has people that are reporting to her, they should, if she's a doctor, let's say, and they're a professor, you shouldn't be like, yo, Tiff. It's like, no, it's Dr. Reid.
Yeah.
Like, I'm literally your professor. Like, you gotta, like, he's literally an OG in this joint. It's I started a whole network.
Yeah.
I respect that.
Right, if your name Mr. C, it's Mr. C.
Yeah, no.
So I had no issue with it because, like,
And I mean, it's a level of formality, especially when you have a young staff that tries to teach them, like, no, you have to have a certain level of decorum and how to carry yourself.
Because people,
Absolutely.
especially like a lot of people who he hired were like phenomenal young people that understood how to edit on social media.
Yeah.
But they weren't formally trained editors, producers, or reporters from, let's say, like an MSNBC. So people come in and they don't know how to move around. And that will be to your detriment as you grow in your career, not knowing how to address people that have been in the room, show you some kind of humility.
Okay.
Those are all things that I learned by accident.
Yeah. Right.
And so a lot of times Black kids especially don't learn that because we're not in these spaces as often. So like your aunt who's literally working in TV will be like, listen, there's the kind of path you got to take, you know, pretend like you want to do hard news first and then go entertainment like Nancy O'Dell and all them. Like nobody told me that.
Yeah.
So that's how you get the Access Hollywood job. It's like
Right.
do local news for a couple of years. You kind
and
of
build,
Right.
climb the ladder. Yeah.
So I think it
it's
was-
not straight to access it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You start on local TV and different networks because you've lived all over the United States. And
I haven't
many
lived anywhere for
different-
more than 3 years. It's crazy. And I've lived
Many
all
different
over.
markets.
United States.
For real, like literally
Yeah.
like I lived in Arizona. So what's that?
What part of Arizona?
Scottsdale.
Scottsdale. Yeah.
I live in Denver right now, Colorado.
Yeah.
I lived in LA.
LA.
I went to school in Philly.
Yeah.
Lived in New
New
York.
York.
I lived in Europe for 3 months.
Yeah.
How you like Denver? I mean,
A lot better than Arizona.
Really?
Yes. And I like
Oh.
Arizona because everybody came to visit me there.
Scottsdale's not too far from Tiffany,
Scottsdale's
right?
popping, but imagine living 2 minutes from South Beach.
It's not far.
The Strip.
Yeah, but I was like,
It's like
Tiffany
it's fun
goes
for
up.
it goes up.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Like imagine living 2 minutes from South Beach, the Strip. You would
Yeah,
be
my
like, all
cousin
right,
did,
I'm not
and
going
he
down to
was done.
South
Yeah, he
Beach.
was
Like,
done with it.
yeah,
He
you do
was
it
done
like
with
5 times. It's like, all right, well, if y'all come to town, I'll go. But like,
Yeah.
we need something like in between.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
somewhere I can go have dinner and just relax.
Yeah, my cousin was like that. He's like, you live in Miami, we want to pull up. I was like, bro, like, I just come out when the Black people are there.
Right.
Like, during the other off seasons, it's really boring.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
I get it. Okay, so you're in. I was about to ask. Damn it, I had a question.
It's okay. I got one.
What do you think?
It's fine. So Tiff, we saw you like years ago on reality television when you were with a former show. Talk to us a little bit about that experience. 'Cause we only get, 30, 45 minutes of show.
Okay.
How much do they really shoot? How do they create these stories? How much of it is real?
How do
What
I
can you
get
tell
on?
us?
Would you like to be on a reality show?
I would kill it.
He would actually.
What would
Niggas
your,
would
what
hate-
would your character be? Would you be like
Tequila Walt.
no?
You have to listen to what she's saying. It's a character.
giving
You
you
have to play a
options.
character.
Poking the bear one.
I'll be the heel.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be the heel.
What is the heel?
Like in wrestling, you have the baby face, you have the heel.
Okay.
The baby face is the good guy, the heel is the bad guy.
Okay.
The heel pokes everybody on, but
So
everybody
the villain.
Stone
Okay,
Cold
so
was
you will
actually
be
a
the
heel.
villain.
Everybody loves Stone
You
Cold.
will be the messy one.
The villain.
I'll be the I'll be the guy like, yeah, he talking shit about you, right?
Who is that right now?
No, it's no messy good guy.
Who's
It's
the
just
best
straight up
antagonist?
messy.
Niggas like
I
Stone
think
Cold
it's
Steve
really
Austin, but he was really a bad guy.
Because there's different ones that stir the pot.
He was a heel for Missy.
Okay, so you would be a pot stirrer.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
A pot stirrer.
You would
someone
just be
who-
like
pot
getting
stirrer,
up
pot
in it.
stirrer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be the.
But pot
Actually,
stirrers
I'll be
are
me. I'll
necessary.
just be like, if it's like this, I'm like, hey, I want to turn up. It's one day. I don't care.
Yeah, because pot stories help tell the story. Like there's not a narrator there. Like this.
Yeah,
is
but
this,
the
this is
pot
this, this is.
stirrers are always from the producers.
Okay, that was bad.
What?
was
Shout
the-
out-
what was
we
the
have
question?
the chain I'm wearing. It's Joy Club. It includes him, Lil Bacon Bear, Malcolm Xavier. They're real popular.
Lil what?
Lil Bacon Bear. They're real popular radio personalities.
Little
and
Bacon Bear.
Yeah.
I don't know. Little
Yeah, she's
Bacon
real.
Bear.
She's a real she's the best to be a star. Like,
She knows
She has a
Britney.
contract with YouTube and
Great.
everything. Like she's about to go off.
Okay.
And then it's yeah, she basically gone. And
Little Bacon Bear's a good
Malcolm
name.
Xavier, he owns the OBT building here now, and so we all work together. I mean, it's real, but we all work together. And so we brought some more DJs in. One DJ got so drunk last night, and he got the mic like, "Yo, all these DJs are pussies." I'm like, "Oh my god!" I'm like, "Give me the fucking mic." I'm talking to security, like, "Get the fucking mic from him." And then he started naming people. I'm like, no. I took the mic, I turned it off. Like, and Scheme, shout Schemes.
Shout out to DJ
Schemes. Schemes is a pot stirrer. That nigga is like,
Yeah,
I
he's
like
perfect for
chaos.
TV.
Chaos is lit. So he's recording this all on Instagram. I'm like, yo, give me your phone. Delete. Like, no, we don't need no problems with these DJs. They're actually cool, some of them. And we like, no, we don't want none of these problems. We gonna leave it alone. So that's why I keep that video up there. I'm saying, I know you want violence. I'll say it off the air, but he said who he said fuck to, because he said fuck everybody.
That will be on YouTube, available
Yeah.
for our after
Yo.
show content.
Yeah, and if you met the guy, he's very quiet.
He's a really nice guy.
The guy is really quiet.
Really nice
so him
guy.
seeing him's like, yo, fuck this DJ, fuck that DJ. If you ain't Walt, if you ain't Marauder, if you ain't Schemes, y'all all pussies. I'm like, yo, give me the mic right now. Don't ever touch the mic again.
So would that be your version of a reality show scene?
Yes, actually, that would have been a good scene. That would have been a great scene. I know you want violence. He wants
to fight all the
He
time,
wants to fight
so.
somebody.
There was no violence allowed on my show.
Yeah,
That's
you
good.
can't. Yeah. So her show
be
was
on Bad Boys
on
LA.
Her show was on E Network. What did you just say?
Bad Boys. Bad Boys LA. That
I'm
shit's lit.
done.
Them niggas are crazy.
I'm done.
Yeah, Zeus is lit.
LAXs. I don't know. You know Hollywood X's?
Oh, what's that?
That's the show that Eddie
Hollywood
Murphy's ex-wife
Exes,
was
yeah.
on. Yeah.
Well, I
And
ain't
R.
got no
Kelly's
exes in
ex-wife.
LA.
There was a whole thing.
And
never
then
been to LA.
Will Smith's ex-wife
Yeah.
is on it. Was on it. She's about to be on Housewives Beverly Hills now. but-
Wow.
I never
She got
been to LA.
money.
I was gonna say she's climbed her way, back
for
up.
her.
But Tiffany, what show was this?
It was a show on E.
It was a former show on E!
It was a
Network.
former show on E. It was called So Cosmo.
Hold on, y'all. What was it called?
It was a former show on E. It's called So Cosmo.
Okay.
And it was about me working for Cosmopolitan magazine.
That's lit.
But it wasn't just me. It was my whole
team.
staff.
Yeah.
Your staff.
No. At
like
the time,
that.
it wasn't my
Like
staff.
that.
No.
I was gonna say that.
This is like Game of Thrones vibe. She's the queen of the castle.
Cersei's in the building. Let's get
No,
it.
my coworkers. Why I gotta be Cersei?
Cersei.
Oh, Cersei's OD. Yeah.
I like
I
Cersei.
don't know Game of Thrones. It took me a while. I thought he was talking about Queen of Dragons. I love her.
No.
Cersei was my favorite.
Cersei was cutthroat. But Tiffany really is cutthroat at work. Like, I be seeing people that work for Tiffany, and it's just like, but she's a no nonsense type of girl.
Very
Where I'm
no-nonsense,
all
yeah.
nonsense, but it's
Cersei
like,
will
do the
burn
work.
the building down and sip some wine and watch it
All
burn, nigga.
Yeah,
Okay,
Tiffany
that's
was
not
all
far off for me. That's not far off. That's
I was
not
gonna say
far
that's very.
Cersei
Right,
was like,
she don't-
yeah, you
Cersei
gotta
don't
die.
play.
Take a sip.
It might be-
Like, yo, I like her.
Cersei's trying to do what's best for the family at all times.
Even her brother. Let's keep
And
going.
if Tiffany's working for somebody, her loyalty, I think.
Yeah, it was best for the money. It was best for the family.
That's lit though. So Cosmo.
Anyway, that was what the show was about. It was like us doing photo shoots. They traveled with me to Milan for
Fashion
collections.
Week. Yeah.
So they came with me for Fashion Week, and another coworker came, and then it was like just like power dynamics in the company and a little bit of a love situation.
Oh, like The Office.
Shut up.
You know,
stupid.
The Office is my favorite show.
I watch it every day.
Stop.
Still.
Wow.
What's
like
your
when-
favorite
when-
episode?
When the intro when Dwight tried to burn the building down. That, and then Stanley had the heart attack, and then that transitioned
What?
to
You
them
watched The
roasting
Office?
Michael.
No.
And then Michael got his
Stanley
feelings.
had a heart attack.
And that transitioned to Michael trying to do a roast, and then he got in his feelings because everybody roasted him.
Yep,
Then he
yep.
came back, boom, roasted. And it's that shit.
Wow.
I like I said, I watch it all the
That's my
time.
favorite one.
Okay.
That and then when Meredith got hit by the car.
Oh yeah, that's another intro that was crazy. And then they had the 5K. And
This is
ate
crazy. We
he
gotta
ate
watch
all this
it.
chicken Alfredo
I wanna see
and
both
threw
of
it up.
these.
You know what I'm saying? I remember every situation that happens.
So apparently there was an episode about jury duty, and I got told about it because I went to jury duty recently, and they were like, "Now go back to work tomorrow because if you pretend like you're still at jury duty, you're gonna get caught."
Yeah, Jim
watch The Office.
faked like he was in jury duty for like a week, and they called up. They got called up on that shit.
Saying that he was at jury, but
Well,
He
was at
wasn't
home
because
watching
jury
not.
duty goes like they usually let you go the first day or
yeah,
at least the second day.
Yeah. Oh, because you don't get picked.
Wait, you got
Right.
picked?
I got it all the way into the
You were in the box.
corridors. Yeah, I was in the box. I was top 12 jurors, and then I was like, "Yo, listen, I don't live in this county because we had just bought a house,
Yeah.
and I really, honestly, no disrespect, because I wanted to hold it down and be
Yeah.
like a juror, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna do my time at some point, but I
Yeah.
didn't live in the county, so it just is what it is.
I always say that people that get selected to do like the full jury duty were just stupid enough to not come up with a reason not to do jury
Because
duty.
nobody.
Not that easy.
It was
Yeah,
easy for me.
no
It
one
was
told me
easy
what
for me.
happens in there. Like people
Yeah.
were like, one dude was like, they were like, does anybody feel like they won't have an unbiased opinion? One dude raised his hand like, yeah, honestly, I love cops. Everything they say. If you're bringing a cop to the stand, I'm going with it. Black brother. I was like, yo, this is so hilarious. Like, this is so hilarious. Like, there was so many excuses flying around, and I'm looking around like, yo, I'm really about to be on this jury.
I went full racist.
I'm racist.
I went full racist.
See, that's the thing.
If it was
Like,
a white man, he did it. I was like, get me out of here.
it's out of line. All the excuses I was
I went
hearing,
full racist.
it was
Get out.
hilarious. Like, that
No,
was the
that's what
funniest
I
thing.
said too. I was like, I there was something about like about white people or cops. I can't remember, and I just said something stupid, and they were like, "Excuse."
Like,
But
I'm
I
getting
filled
of
out the
here.
questionnaire and I put all these things. I said, "Oh yeah, I love MSNBC, watch it all day.
Yeah.
Like stuff that should disqualify you. I work on media. I need to talk about today's topics on
Yeah,
TV."
yeah.
And they still called me up as
don't
number. I was
know,
in
yeah.
number 2 seat.
If the
I
races didn't work,
never
I was
got
gonna go
called for
full
jury
Fox News.
duty.
Really?
to show up at all.
Not so you
Wow.
never even gotten summons for it.
Oh wow! I think you should check your mail.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you may want to
You
check
might want to check your mail.
mail.
You might, because they got me at like 20.
No, they didn't get me.
They got me. I was like 20. I was 26, 7, 8, maybe.
Yeah, you might want to check because they might have a
They be
warrant out for you.
threat- and
I mean, I opened my mail.
Once you respond, they start threatening you. Because I was like, "Oh, I just had a baby." They're like, "Okay, so when you want to do it?" In 2 months. I'm like, "Well, the baby's gonna be 4 months in 2 months. It's still gonna be
Right.
not a
It's
good
still
time."
Not a good time for you.
But they said, "Come on down."
Yeah.
Bob Barker voice.
Yeah. Oh,
So
wow.
yeah,
Come on
I had to
down.
come on down. So
I used to watch that shit too.
He's dumb.
I had a grandma. Like that's all she watched.
that's all she
Not
watched.
a grandma.
I'm just saying, niggas.
What's the show called again? I know
Price is
Bob.
Right.
Price is Right.
Come
There
on
you
now.
go. Yeah, come on down.
Oh no.
Okay, what is your favorite TV show?
Oh, that's hard.
That's hard. He's a
You
TV
keep
person.
referencing TV.
What have we
so-
watching? What have we been watching recently?
Snowfall.
Snowfall.
Okay.
We've been watching Secrets of Playboy.
Secrets of I finished that.
Oh, you finished it. I think I finished it.
Hilarious.
Too.
Not hilarious. It was actually sad.
Not
It went
hilarious.
from hilarious
Oh,
to like,
it's sad?
oh my god, oh my god.
Wait,
So
really?
apparently, since
Like, and I have a
like,
dark sense of humor. That shit was bad.
it's very dark. So apparently, since like the 60s.
Like at first, I'm like, all right. I mean, come on. I knew something's happened in that house. Then I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, this is getting disgusting.
Oh wow.
So apparently,
I heard it's like some dog human stuff.
That
Yeah.
that happened too.
Yeah.
So they made
Wait,
someone.
like
they
having
made
sex
someone
with-
top off a dog.
What is it? Bestiality?
German Shepherd.
Is that what it's called?
Bestiality.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard about this.
Yeah, they made that. That's a real thing. It's on A&E. It's called The Secrets,
Secrets
of
of
Playboy.
Playboy.
That's disgusting.
They did that. They
They
said
had
that,
like Donka rest in peace. They had Donka. They just like chained up a girl and like sodomized her.
Yeah.
What?
So they
Yeah, I
were
was like, Don
very.
Cornelius.
They were very into anal.
it was crazy.
Very. It was a lot of anal rape.
Yeah,
This is on
I watched
A&E.
it on Hulu.
Yeah. It's on Hulu. It's on Hulu and A&E if you have cable. But like,
No, watch it. It's lit.
apparently Hef like Bill Cosby, who was one of his close friends, was handing out the what they call it, barbiturates?
Bro, they were hitting out the Quaaludes.
Quaaludes.
Like on Wolf of Wall Street.
And they were from the 60s on drugging these girls.
They said they call them the leg spreaders.
Roofing them, raping them, passing them around to their homeboys in the grotto. Like, it was a whole thing.
The funniest thing, that's not the funniest thing. The wildest part about it is a girl got pregnant by a heifer when he was like 80.
Literally.
You watched the
when he was 80?
When you watched the show
The Girls Next Door.
Girls Next Door.
Oh,
So
no, I
remember,
remember. Yeah.
remember
One of the
on
twins
Girls
got
Next
Like
Door?
Holly or
No. Remember on Girls Next Door, first it was the 3 girls. It was Holly, the other one, and little Kendra, young
Yes.
Kendra.
Yes.
Then when they were kind of getting disillusioned, they brought in those twins. And so the twins, one of the twins
Got pregnant. And so she didn't want to tell Hef because she figured Hef was going to keep it. And guess who came to the rescue? Juicy fucking J. Like, yeah, I called Juicy J. I was like, wait, what?
So what? Wait, how did you come to the rescue? You took care of the kid?
They
No.
say we went to the mall and Juicy J picked me up outside the mall and drove me to the clinic
To
so I
get
could
the
get the abortion.
Wait, but
I
why?
was like, Juicy J?
But why couldn't she go by herself?
Because
no,
Hef,
security all
Hef
going
followed
all
them,
time,
had
yeah.
them followed at all
Hef
times.
Had security with them at all times.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they would tell them exactly what they did.
And so then apparently
so the
also
security thought she was at the mall shopping.
Yeah.
So they went, but because it's twins, so one stayed at the mall and then just kept moving around, and the other one went to the clinic, and they came back and like say they bought like some thongs or some shit, and it's like, yeah, we got these, and they went back in the limo and went back home.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, they had him on surveillance the whole time. They couldn't leave the.
she was pregnant by 85-year-old who
Didn't know that
Hugh
you could work.
Hefner.
Ew.
Disgusting. And then she was saying that like basically what he does is they go out, there's always girls, they come upstairs to the room, his bedroom.
Around midnight, you get
He always has porn on, and it's always like anal porn, and they all lay in the bed, and it's like a huge bed. It's not like a queen, it's like a custom
Shack-size bed.
Yeah,
Mhm.
custom bed. And
That's a
he
good-
goes he puts it in girl to girl like down the line.
He said, yeah, he don't use condoms.
Yeah, they don't use condoms, and
He burnt one of them.
well, they were all. He burnt one, and then they all got
Yeah.
it because he was.
I had no idea. I was like, why y'all tell us this shit when he died? Like, why didn't you let me know when he was this piece of shit when he was alive?
So they said they would request from like the housekeeping service like a hot bowl, a big bowl of hot water with a
yeah.
rag, and so after he would get out of one, they would have to rag him off
No.
and then put
No.
yeah.
Like a stripper pole.
No.
No, the girls there,
Yeah,
they would
they
have to
would
take
wipe-
the
yeah.
rag, wipe his thing off.
And-
You can't wipe
like a
off an
stripper pole, like a stripper
STD.
pole.
No, that is fucking fat. I'm sorry.
You
No,
can't
you
wipe
good.
off an
I mean, I'm cursing this whole
STD.
time.
Like that's
Wait,
disgusting.
okay, sorry. So are these girls getting paid? What is
No.
the
No,
Yeah,
situation?
they did. When they did the centerfold, they got like 15 G's. This is back in like the 70s. They get 15 G's.
No, but the girls in the bed.
In the
what is
modern-
their incentive for being there?
So you get to live
Some
in the
girls just wanted to be
house. Yeah, it was all a
girls wanted
part.
to
Be happy to be there.
Yeah.
No, some girls they said they did
lit.
say some girls actually was like at the party to come like show the titties or something like that. Hey, Evan, he's like, oh, we're going. And his girlfriend at the time, I didn't know he actually fucked these girls. The girlfriend was like, yo, this is disgusting. I thought they thought the same thing we thought in the early like 2000s. Like, oh, he's old, he's just nice. He don't. This
No one thought he.
girlfriend.
No one thought he
he's
was
just
nice.
No,
No,
I thought
no.
They said
no.
They said
No one
no.
thought the man of Playboy was old and nice.
They
I
said-
never
they
thought
said
that.
no.
He was
Yeah.
still getting it on.
The twins said they. Oh yeah, I thought he was just like, oh, he looks nice.
What?
He's
No,
old. He probably
yeah,
ain't doing nothing
yeah.
with these girls.
So what
and
I
they were
thought-
fucking him.
Yeah.
I
no.
really didn't think he was still getting it.
No, I thought.
I didn't either.
Yeah. I absolutely thought
I didn't
so.
think he was still hitting at
I
70.
didn't think that he was fucking, but I thought like they would come to the room, jerk
need
him
those pills,
off,
yo.
and then it was it. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Whatever pills he was taking when he got
I'm
older.
sorry.
I need those.
Nobody's thinking that you have all these women around you laying in your bed and you're just going to bed cuddling.
I mean, like I said,
time out,
that's different. That's different.
Okay, there's like a whole website and people making profit off of like sugardaddies.com who just want conversation and all this stuff. Stop.
Okay,
So I
have
thought
do you actually know someone who has been in a sugar daddy experience who just wants a conversation? Because that's not
No, but that's
actually
what,
that's what they present.
Okay, we have a hairdresser that told us that she just had conversation. You think she was lying?
Yes. Yes.
I took her at her word.
Yes.
I took her at her word.
100%.
I tend to take people at their word. She said she was just having conversations with this elderly
You don't think
gentleman.
that daddy wants some sugar?
No, I thought he was
Some
very
girls
sad
do
and
that.
lonely.
It's a big market. In
What
DC.
defines sugar?
It's a big
I
market
thought
in
he was
DC.
sad and
yo.
lonely, wanted to chat.
What
No,
defines
no,
sugar
it
to you?
Yeah.
That's not true because she also, this is too gross to say on this, but she would also be like, oh, she would try, do whatever, and it wasn't working. And so it was just like,
That's
always
why they
ended.
chatted.
Yes, why it was a chat.
Oh, he couldn't get it up.
He can't even call Playboy. See what pills health was like.
I want to preface this hairdresser's from like decades ago, so don't
Right.
even crank it up and look up nobody who did my hair recently
Right,
or Tiffany's
yeah,
hair
yeah.
recently. Thank
Right.
you.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you very
was
much.
someone who is probably not even on the internet.
Right.
Yeah.
Good.
Good.
But yeah, that show was wild. Bro.
So that's what we've been watching. What else have we watched recently?
I watch a lot of murder shit.
Okay.
Do you guys watch Euphoria?
Cat what? He watches it. He say "bruv" a lot. I haven't seen it.
I gotta check it out.
I didn't
Top
watch
Boy?
the last season.
Yeah.
No spoilers.
That's how I get in it.
No spoilers.
Oh, I thought you was living in London and saying "bruv, forever gold link." We have friends, and he DJs for like artists. Mm-hmm. It's like Masego, Gold Link.
He'll be on tour. He'll be on
So we
tour.
all like friends. So I would always throw in his face like he's famous. But even though I'm hanging around them too, but I was like, no, you're famous. You brought me around.
We do that to each other too.
Okay, good.
Yeah, they're famous. These are my
Oh, yeah, you're
famous
famous,
friends.
bro.
so.
You was on TV. You was with Jimmy Fallon. Like you were DJing. I've never been on Jimmy Fallon.
That's pretty dope, though.
Hey, Aunt. She
Give
said
the
pretty dope. You was
flowers.
on Jimmy Fallon, right?
You popular. Can I get that do-rag and that autograph? No.
Tiff, what is Fashion Week like? Because it looks fabulous on Instagram.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it looks really
Fabulous
fun.
for me.
Is it?
No, it's a lot of work. A lot of hard work.
The suitcase she packs to go.
It's a lot of hard work.
How much luggage do you usually bring for Fashion Week?
So basically, I make my friends, some of them in this room, come take pictures of all my outfits before
Wow.
Yeah.
I leave because it's a month of travel.
Oh, okay.
And then I basically pack all the outfits individually.
Okay.
And so Lindsey has come to visit me in Paris. And also she came to visit Australia. She came to visit me too. But yeah, it's nonstop, morning to night, meetings, shows, appointments, looking at, showrooms, etc.
So what?
So it looks a lot better on the internet than it.
It looks a lot more fabulous on the internet. You're catching me on my most fabulous time.
So for someone like me that doesn't know anything, what are your responsibilities during Fashion Week?
I have to go to shows. So like the designers guys, you're being rude.
Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Tiffany's no nonsense type of girl.
All right, Cersei, let's get it.
Okay. No problem.
And tell them about the thing after the show that I found out about.
What?
When you go actually look at the clothes that the models wore.
Oh, the Reese's.
Yeah, Reese's. Okay.
Okay, anyway, so basically the designers, if I'm in Milan, we're going to see Milanese designers. We're going to Paris, we're going to see Parisian designers, etc. If we're going to London, we're going to see British designers, right?
Yeah.
We're going to see
Just lean up a little.
I'm going to lean up more.
all
So
good.
so we'll see British designers, right? So after we go to those runway shows, there's something called a Reese.
What's that?
That is when a designer will walk you through the collection, right?
Oh, like in a showroom.
In a showroom.
Yeah.
So like we'll see it on the runway, you'll see it on the models, we'll
Yeah.
have the whole experience
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
And then you'll go in and see everything on the rack.
So you can see the details of the clothes.
So you can see the details of
Yeah.
the clothes. So you'll see it, what went down the runway, and then you'll see like what the commercial stuff is.
What the ready to wear will be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So basically,
yeah.
the commercial stuff is not always what you see on the runway. The commercial stuff is what you're going to see in stores that
In
people are actually
Nordstrom's
buying.
and Saks or
Exactly.
wherever.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we see all of that. So what they put on the runway is more like editorial. It's more celebrity, like red carpet based. It's aspirational, and then they make a smaller collection that's more consumer focused. And so after the shows, I go in the showroom with the designer, etc., at the publicist, and then walk through.
Okay. And so then from there, you pick pieces that you want to use for your clients.
For my photo shoots.
For your photo shoots.
Yeah,
Okay.
photo shoots or clients.
Okay.
But
But then you also can see what's coming up. Like that's why remember I said she helped me get that bathing suit
Yeah.
like years before it
Yeah.
got popping.
So you can see
Like,
trends
she could
early.
See exactly trends like this color is
Yeah.
Right. So I do trend reporting
Yeah.
after. So after each show, each season, I go and do trend reports.
Right.
My whole team does it, and I have editors on each city.
Yeah.
So like I have an editor who just looks at the French market. I have an
Right.
editor who just looks at the British market.
Right.
And so basically what we'll do is do a big trend report, and I'll show it to the rest of my company, and we'll use it for like editorials, photo shoots, and then I'll also present it to like Nordstrom's a client. Nordstrom advertises on a couple of our websites, right? So I'll do a trend report for them too, so that our clients also see what are the upcoming trends, et cetera, because they don't necessarily have teams going to each show and to each city like I do. I also have multiple people come with me to shows because there's so many things happening that like I'll send my accessories editor to do all accessories appointments. So she'll look at. So in Italy, there's probably the most accessories appointments.
Okay.
So she'll look at like the Giuseppe, the Jimmy Choo. She'll go through all of those and then go to like the fine jewelry appointments, like the Bulgari, etc., and take all those photos as well.
That's
It's a team
Fashion
effort.
beef? Like, do y'all like during fashion week? It's like, yo, she better not wear this shit. Or
Yeah, there's
it's
always
problem.
fashion beef.
Word.
People are. There's lots of frenemies in the industry.
This is what I want to talk about.
There's lots of frenemies. There's lots of people who you see them every day and you got to make small talk with, but you don't really bang with them.
You saw, hey, how's the family? Blah, blah, blah. And then they walk away, nice, this bitch, and just keep going.
That's
That sounds right.
That's
it is what it is because it's a very small industry, and so you all kind of know each other or experience each other or like worked with each other's gossip. Like it's messy.
How are the parties out there?
Parties are great.
That was I'm about to say,
Parties are
I
great.
know it's
Parties
all
are
work, but
great.
I'm saying you're in Milan. Like, I know you're partying.
Parties are great.
Oh.
Anastasia,
Oh, so all y'all-
she's
I
came to
wanna
Milan.
Walt will come. So if you extend
Let him know.
invite, he'll come.
I had to pause,
Yeah.
turn that motherfucker up.
Yeah.
It's a good time. I can't take my friends to shows usually in Europe because it's really hard to get seating, but I will
Okay.
take them to the parties
The parties is all I need.
and all the fun things.
I
And
both
Lindsay
guarded my
has-
way, and then people were like, "You not Tiffany."
No, actually,
Why
I
you
gave
sit in
Lindsay
front
my
row?
seat front row because I
Yeah.
couldn't make
And
it.
somebody
because you said front
and I
row.
said, "Excuse me, you're right. I'm not Tiffany. I'm Lindsay.
Ooh.
You will know me soon if you don't know me yet."
She did not say that.
But the funny thing is
All
that
right, Will Smith.
Tiffany be Tiffany be putting me around people, and I'm like, that's why I'm like, you said you gotta like have small talk people be playing and have an
Yeah,
attitude.
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out how she navigates that being a girl from the Bronx. I'm a girl from Long Island that already wants to slap a lot of people. right?
Anyway, off strength.
But that's the thing. I know that the bigger picture is more important to me than the slapping them.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Obviously, Will Smith didn't understand that in that moment. But that's what I'm saying. Like it's hard because
It
people
is
be
very hard.
be trying you, and it's like, yo,
Really?
in real life, like you just said, people were
Yeah.
Twitter commenting you. I didn't hear anything y'all talked about earlier besides
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, that
You said
little segment,
People
yeah.
with Twitter
I
comments,
texted it to you.
right?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, stop, because in real life, I see you outside. We're not doing.
We're
that.
not doing this.
We're not doing.
Whenever
that.
I see
So
y'all
don't do that
outside, you're
now.
very happy to be in my presence. But it's cool. It's
Right,
cool.
so people
It's
like
cool.
smiling but then chatting
Yeah.
about you behind your back. It really frustrates me. But like your bigger picture got to always be bigger than them.
Yeah.
And I think the funny thing is people don't think it comes back to you.
Right.
And also, I'm like, I pick up on the vibe. So it's like you might be able to pull the wool over some of these other people who are in this industry because of nepotism, or they just didn't grow up in the types of environments that I did. But I see through it. So you're not
Right.
fooling me.
For some reason, I don't believe in the it comes back to you thing.
No,
You
because
don't
you see
think it
people
comes back to
people
me?
see you on
Yeah.
their way down while you're
No,
going
I
up.
mean, yeah, because George Zimmerman's still walking around, so
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I think
No,
that's,
I'm saying it
that's the only
comes-
thing. That's he is the reason I've stopped
No.
believing in karma.
No. I'm not saying that it's karma. I'm
okay.
saying that if you are a type of person who is a friend of me and you're fake,
Ah.
that will come back to me and I'll find it out.
Oh,
that's
yeah,
what I'm
that's real.
saying.
That's real.
The truth will always come to light.
That is
That's
real.
what I'm saying.
That is real.
Yeah.
I believe in that.
But no, some people don't get their karma in the way that I will see fit for them.
Right, but
That's
it's not
how I
for you to
feel.
decide.
Right.
Right, that's not how karma works.
Right.
He doesn't have freedom, bro. He don't get to travel though.
George Zimmerman. Yeah, he can't leave the state of Florida, I don't
He's
think.
not hitting fucking DC.
Yeah.
I wish.
All right. Well, I think that
Actually, no. I have one more question.
yeah, go ahead.
Now, someone pointed this out to me this week. Well, not this week. It was recently though. You were on The View, and she's like, "Turn it on right now." I ain't gonna say who it is, but so how was it working on The View?
It was good. Everybody is actually, you know, when you meet somebody that's like your idol.
Yeah.
Like Whoopi Goldberg should be all of our idols just because, you know,
Just
how
because,
awesome she is. I
yeah.
don't have to tell you why. But she was the
every
nicest
award.
one out of all of them.
Yeah.
And before I got there, you don't have a lot of time to chat with the host before you go on there.
for real.
But she grabbed my hand and said, "We just talking. We're about to have a conversation."
Yeah.
And I was like the weight that came off my shoulder, because everybody was like, "You felt comfortable on
Yeah.
there."
You
and I
look
was
very
like,
comfortable.
But that's the thing. Like, I was terrified until she grabbed my hand, because I'm like, everybody's always looking at me, usually in all career paths, like, who is this little girl?
Yeah.
Right? It's just like
Yeah.
always the energy.
You're a
I could be the
superstar,
oldest
shut
person
up.
in the world,
Right.
but people are still always wondering, like, how
How
got
are you here? Yeah.
And then it's just like a Black thing. People
Yeah.
ask you in any industry, like, how
Yeah.
are you here?
Yeah,
Like, they
of
want to know.
course.
And usually I'm not. I'm like one of few.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's annoying to me, but there's a diversity at the table, and they all were super welcoming. And I think everybody allows space for me to be myself. No, I'm not doing tequila. I'm gonna do
She's drinking dark.
darker liquor.
Beat
But
that out.
Not on this show.
talk.
But they were dope. You know, it's one of those things, like, we're talking about all this stuff right here. Y'all doing this podcast, all this stuff. Like, we talked about when we were younger, like doing stuff that made us happy
Yeah.
and getting paid for it, or being free that people engage with you about your content. Like, it's just so dope that we're all able to do what we
do
want
what we've always wanted to
Because that's
do.
all I want. I don't want to be famous. I just want to do what I want to do and
Yeah.
get paid for it.
Yeah.
It's like Malcolm every morning. He posts that damn
Okay.
thing.
Take
us off camera.
Unless
Unless
Woodford want to
do
pay
it.
me.
Just do it.
Oh, okay. Unless this
We
company
working on
wanna pay-
tequila brands right now.
Okay, my bad. It's tequila talk, but tequila since I had a
That's
baby
a
recently,
anejo. That's what that is tonight.
it makes me a little bit.
a little
man,
bit.
you know.
But no,
You
that's
might
the
have
thing.
another one.
That's
That's
the-
cool.
I think when you're chasing fame, you're gonna be unsatisfied.
Yeah.
You gotta
Yeah.
chase happiness.
Yeah, you got to be in it for the right reason.
Right.
Well, you
So
have
for
to have
me,
your
I like to
passion.
talk shit.
Yeah.
Right?
And
And
you always have.
I have.
You always have.
And I like to hold the camera. I always have.
Always
I've been
have,
at
yeah.
awkward Miami parties. I've been at
Right.
and
Yeah.
with a huge camera, like
Yeah.
unnecessarily a dweeb. I've always
Or
been
you've
that
been
person.
in
Yeah, I
a
wouldn't like you.
not appropriate
Yeah.
Mark,
time.
I'm trying to do my cocaine.
Right, but that
You
it
over
wasn't
here
even
with the camera.
before Instagram. It wasn't to put nobody on blast.
I have another story. I'm
was
sorry.
the
I have another story.
Let's
I
do
know
it.
we're about
Police
to
in the
wrap.
building, y'all.
Are we about to wrap, or can I tell one more
Yeah, go ahead,
story?
tell one more
Okay,
story.
We here with y'all.
I just want to vouch for the fact that Lindsay will hold a camera on any occasion. So we were, this is once again, we lived together, the many stories.
What else? Oh crap! I have every moment documented.
The many stories lived together. So Lindsay had a handheld camera like this in college. And she was
Like a
recording.
camcorder.
There was no iPhone recording.
Like the guys at
Like
Freaknik.
a camcorder.
Yes, exactly. That was
Lindsay
me.
was the guy from
That was me.
Freaknik.
And I always
okay?
got away with it because I was like, oh, I'm practicing journalism BTMM class.
Yes. Okay. So we lived together. We had a messy, sloppy roommate, right?
Oh, God.
Basically, she had one dude who was a football player in our room. Her and I shared a room. And another dude who was her boyfriend at the time, I guess, maybe she had two boyfriends, was coming on the way
From New York.
from New
Driving
York.
out.
Came from New York.
Oh,
I
God.
like her already.
Came from New York. So homeboy, football player, we tried to convince him to leave. He wouldn't leave, refused to leave. So one of our friends in over here and another one of our friends, Patience, I don't know if y'all know her.
He knows Janae.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Janae, Beth, and me were sitting on my bed watching the thing go down because the football player was in the bed with the girl.
He decided to take it
He
to the
didn't
bed.
wanna go.
He was like
wasn't
in the
leaving.
living room and he made his way to the bed when he found out the next
He
man was
wasn't
coming.
leaving.
So
So-
he made his way
Oh,
to
he
the girl's
found out.
bed.
Right, he found out.
Yeah, because there was a little bit of melee in the crib.
Like
At
we
this
had
point.
to
We
get
all
him out,
know.
so we had to tell the truth.
that's
You
not
need
player.
to go. No.
You getting cheeks regardless.
The
So just
girl
do
wasn't
your
playing,
thing,
right?
I'll be back.
It was the girl, like, hey, you gotta go. Somebody,
Yeah,
had-
the girl.
I used
It
to
was the
date was
girl's
coming on
problem.
his way. Like, she made it like she wanted to be like the center of attention in all the wrong ways.
In all the wrong
In all the
ways.
rings.
In all the wrong ways.
So Lindsay goes
bounce.
downstairs, gets the guy and the person she's dating at the time. They come upstairs. Then the camera comes out.
No, it was
Then
the
they
little one.
can't-
I had the little one this time. The one that takes photos. Too.
I don't know about that, dog. I
he
thought it was
smacked out
the
my hand.
camcorder. Okay, well, you finish the rest of the
All
story.
right, Maury.
It was Maury.
Maury.
So the dude came upstairs, and I'm like I'm in the cut, like probably around the same area.
No. She's in the camera like, how do you feel that the dude is in the room?
No, you
What
you
are
were
you
giving
feeling
a fucking
right now?
interview, bitch. You were giving real world producer in fucking college.
I gotta find that tape.
That's the dumbest shit you've ever done.
It wasn't.
We got multiple people saying it.
So anyway, I'm egging it on probably with my camera. I'm egging it on. So finally, the dude like, what happens?
Did they
The
fight?
dude's like, all right, I'm gonna leave. The dude's like, all right, I'm gonna leave. He goes and tries to go into our bathroom. The New York dude sits on the bed with the girl.
He
Yes.
goes past the other
Yes.
dude that's in the couch.
In
and
the
goes on
couch,
bed.
sits on the bed.
Yes,
So
I
the
remember
dude
that.
on
I'm
the
saying
couch
so.
was like,
Remember
all right,
that.
I'm gonna leave. So he obviously was offended that homeboy didn't leave. Pretends to go into our bathroom. Instead of going to the bathroom,
punches the dude.
knocks the dude.
So it's a brawl in our crib, and I'm taping.
And
I'm-
Lindsay is recording
like
it.
College Hill.
Yeah, like I'm taping like this.
It's like College Hill.
And so they're fighting. They punch a hole in our wall. We're thinking about the cash money that our parents got to pay. And then he smacks my camera and says, put that shit on YouTube. And walks out the door.
Who
And that's
won,
how.
though? Football player or New York.
Football player.
Yeah, I don't remember. I just remember my camera. I was like, my
That's all
camera.
right.
Because honestly, I was innocently recording. You're in my crib. I'm allowed to record, bro.
Dude came at him like, oh boy, on that meme, like, you ready to die for that pussy? I am. Yo, that's crazy.
It felt like very like when people be fighting with swords and shit back
Yeah.
in the day, like
Yeah.
over their honor.
Like a
They were
fucking
fighting over
duel.
their honor,
All pride.
A
unnecessary.
It was
duel.
really all pride. Cause
It was all
weird.
pride.
It's because like if a girl's like, yo, my old joint about to come through, like, all right, I just not done the cheeks. I'm good. I'm out.
I had to live with a big hole in my wall the rest of the year, just from the
I
body
remember that. Yeah.
being slammed
I
into
believe
the
it is a
wall.
football player and a New York nigga. That's all ego.
Yeah, exactly.
And aggression. Aggression and
All
ego.
that ego was in my wall.
They gonna break some shit.
Right. I can say that. I can say that for sure. Being from New York and seeing that happen with the football players.
Yeah, all aggression and ego. Like, nigga, I'm gonna win. You gonna
and also, football players got in all the fights at Temple University.
Oh my God.
I don't
They
know if it
used
was
to
just
fight
Temple,
all the
but-
time.
Really?
All
Yeah,
the time
every
they would
fight.
fight. Yeah.
I knew some football players. Actually, one of them, well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say his name, but
They were waiting for
he
Nuckify
made
Buck
the
to
league,
come
though.
on.
He's a good dude.
Literally, they
Yeah,
would wait for
Miami. Good
Nugget
guy.
Few Buck and yeah.
They wait for Nuckify Buck to come on and then
Oh, they were-
fight
them
every
niggas.
time. Yeah.
That was like that, I think that's like HBCU for me. Like,
Are you
'cause
saying that as a bystander or as a fighter? Because you look like you could have played football. Okay, I'm just making sure.
He's
Blac is actually very.
Guys are usually the ones who will whoop the most ass of all time.
That's true.
If he's smiling, it's like, I will bust your ass if you don't stop playing with me.
Blac is very right.
Exactly. That's why I'm like, stop
Blac
playing.
is very
I don't
calm.
Blac
I
is-
would try him.
Blac is from Southeast. You gotta watch him.
No, but more from Southeast. Blac is very calm. He's intellectual.
Until he's
He's
not.
tapped in. But I
Until
also
he's
get the
not.
feeling like he will slide your shit.
Yeah, I don't think nobody's gonna come up with you playing with you. Let me tell you a funny story. I'm dating a big guy. You know, we're together. That's my husband without the ring.
Yes.
But we're gonna get married soon. So basically, we walked in the elevator and don't need an announcement. I'm just saying. This is my part. So we were in New York. He hates New York because people be trying him. So we get in the elevator and he's like, no.
He's a big guy.
He's a big dude.
Yeah.
So he's
a
like,
big
yo,
guy.
don't get in the elevator with us. It's just gonna be me and her with our suitcases. And the dude was like, coming in there with his scooter, and he's like, no, I'm not playing with you. And the dude was like, you lucky you big. And scooted off. But it's like, you know who to play with and who to not. Cause Kyle's the nicest dude I ever met in my life
really
as well.
is. He really is.
He literally, he never treated any of my friends or anybody that I know poorly.
Yeah, he really
But
is.
I promise you, if you do the wrong thing, it's gonna be a problem. And I don't want to go there.
And I was in New York. They was like, "Hey, what's up, nigga?" I'm like, "What do you mean? Like, I don't want no problem."
They did what they measured size versus the.
Like, know what?
Can
I
beat
think I
you?
can take 'em.
And New York people will think they can beat everybody, but they gotta calculate. Yeah, they gotta
I
calculate.
do walk around like a big, because I am, nigga. Fucking me. Because I'm 6'2".
All right.
Nah, real shit. Like, I was in New York. We talked about governor's ball. I was in New York going to an Airbnb. It was me and two girls. We were all staying with each other. Like, no, it was nothing like that. They're my friends.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's.
No, they're my friends. No,
Okay.
we're good. But yeah, so we already left governor's balls. Late as fuck. We're tired. We already ate. We just want to go in the room. We get to the street where our Airbnb was in Harlem. Walk past one tall guy. He's like, "Hey, what's up, bro?" Like, "What's up, brother?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Give the black man head nod. All right, keep moving. A guy about my height with like a gray beard. Like, I was like, "What's up, bro?" He's like, "What's up?" I was like, "All right." I'm opening the gate. He's like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" I was like, What's up? Nothing, man. I'm chilling. He's like, "Nah, man, what's up?" I was like, "Hey, what you mean what's up?" He's like, "What's up?" I was like, "No, what the fuck you want?" That's why I was like, I'm in New York. I gotta be real aggressive. So I went full aggression. Like, the fuck you mean? Like, yo, you on my brother block? Like, your brother block, we can shit
Oh, you said this?
to his face. Like, what's up?
This was in Harlem.
Yes.
Take
Found
your
out I was
risk.
in Lincoln Projects.
Yeah, you took a little risk.
I was a street away from Lincoln Projects.
definitely a risk.
Yeah, you took a risk.
I was
I
gonna
took
say,
a risk.
You were rolling the
I want it.
dice.
I want it.
9 years. So I'm trying to figure out
Yeah, like it was east.
You said, I don't know the project.
It was east.
Wait, I have a question. I know we're trying to end this, but I have a question. You talk about the black man head nod.
Yeah.
Do you get tight when a brother don't do this back?
Yes, because I'll get mad at this. I run a lot. I did a half marathon last week. So every black man I run to, they see me like when I'm doing my trails and shit, they see me like, what's up? They give you a nod like, that black man working out like black man. Because you see a lot of white people doing this shit. So when I run past a dude and I was like, I'll give him a nod, he'll nod. I'm like, yo, bitch ass motherfucker.
Explain the rules to the head nod, though.
The head nod is just the OG shit. It is rules too.
Because this is what I hate when people do this.
Nah.
It's like, all right, so just say you don't fuck with me. Don't do this. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, he goes.
I'm cool. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah,
Like,
don't do that.
like if I'm good, like at night, I understand if we walking in bars or something, cool. But like if I'm walking dully and I can see Ant or like Marcus walking dully towards me in the daytime, I'm about to walk into a bar or something. I'm like, what's up, bro? Like, what's up, bro? Like, all right, I know I'm safe. Black man, we stick together. Actually, during the half marathon, it was like 3 or 4 black men that just kind of grabbed me underneath their wing. I was like, hey, bro, you good? Like, I'm good. Like, all right, follow me. Like, all right, just get running. Like, I don't even know these guys. They're like, hey, black men, we just
It's
stick
like, I
together.
see you.
I see you doing your thing. Run with me. All right, cool. So black men, yeah, that's what whenever I have a kid, if I have a boy, I'm like, hey, look here, 8 years old, I'm gonna tell you, like, look here, you see another black man, just give
That's
me
a good rule. You
head
gotta,
nod.
yeah.
My dad gave me 3 rules to survive in DC.
Okay.
First rule was don't stare at nobody longer than 3 seconds unless you want a problem. Second rule was, hey, you see an OG, give him a head nod. You good. All right, he gonna let you pass. Third rule is, I mean, don't get nobody pregnant. That was way off. I don't.
I can understand nobody wants to be a grandparent mad abruptly.
I guess he had to add that one in. But the first rule I always lived by, like, yo, don't look at nobody for longer than 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And grow up in the go-go, that saved my life a lot of times. Cause I'm like, if you stare at somebody longer, hey, what the fuck you looking at? I'm like, oh, I'm sorry.
All right. Well, we
All right.
are so happy that we had you both on our show.
I fuck with Lindsey because every post we post up and she just sees what the clip
I be
is
going
like,
ham in y'all
and
comments.
she be like, yo, what is Walt talking? Like, she be going on.
Literally, I log on Instagram and I go like 2 scrolls, and y'all be always posting enough that y'all be the first one.
Yeah.
And it's always entertaining me because I don't want to get annoyed if I scroll 3 times. So I be like, okay. And luckily y'all post enough, and I love y'all enough that it's
yeah.
Thank you.
Every
Appreciate
time I'm
it.
like, wow, that's a deep conversation.
Thank you. We're happy y'all
Deep,
are
really,
here.
really.
I mean, no, I'm saying like deep. Like one of the one that I remember recently was about. Well, it was a little hectic.
Yeah.
I had something to say about that, but
Which one was that?
well, I don't want to get into it right now.
Okay. Real quick.
No,
10 seconds.
just like, people acting out of line, and Jasmine spoke her piece on it, and I was like, wow, that's really out of line because I knew a little more context about the situation.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's finish our shot and wrap the
finished.
show. Thank you
All
so
right.
much for joining us.
You guys go end it out?
Yeah, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Instagram. You can find our show on Apple Podcasts. Where else?
Spotify.
Please make sure you check out our YouTube channel. That's where you find full episodes and behind the scenes content for the show. Do you want to mention the giveaway?
Oh, let's do it.
Yeah.
Broccoli City giveaway one more time. Which cameras, man? I'm gonna pick one.
This one.
All right. Broccoli City giveaway one more time. If you haven't done so, make sure you follow the IG. Make sure you follow Joy Club DC IG. And subscribe to our YouTube. We're taking everybody's Instagram and basically their Instagram social handles, putting in the box. We're gonna figure out who's the winner on April 15th. So that's real coming up real soon. Yeah, shit.
Can I apply? Because I want to go to Broccoli City.
Yeah, you can.
Hey, look, we can post this up right now. Once again, we got everybody's social media handles that follow the instructions. Thank you for sending the screenshots to me. And we're going to make the announcement on April 15th, who the winner is. 2 tickets to Broccoli City. Like I said, once again, if you see my brother there, it wasn't me.
Same if you see
my
my
cousins,
sister.
I didn't do it. I don't even got tickets. Fuck it. So I'm just saying.
I was gonna say, who do we need to talk to about that, Malcolm?
For real.
Can we,
Superstar.
everyone in the room
Superstar.
get tickets?
I was gonna
or-
say, who do we talk to about getting tickets?
Can we? Hello?
Look, Blac went. Shh.
Nah, real shit though. But
Also, do y'all come to Colorado? Can we go to a tour stop? Because nobody asks for tickets in Colorado, so everybody know that plays sports. They give me tickets in Colorado. Okay, so I really want to know. Because me and Colin be bored out there, so.
I'll pull up.
All right.
I feel like, but yeah, once again, the Broccoli City giveaway, and that is all. Once again, this is Tequila Talk. My name is WalkLikeWalt. We are out.